Hello and welcome, everybody. This is Altered Carbon, the RPG by Hunters Entertainment. It is not yet purchasable to the public. If you were involved with a Kickstarter, perhaps you already have an early version. But yeah, so this is a fun, brand new game that we're playing to help kick off Hunter's brand new Twitch channel. So all kinds of newness and wonderfulness happening. My name is Ash Minnick. I am your GM for this cyberpunk neo-noir story this evening. And this is my lovely and amazing cast. If you would, Aki, do you want to introduce yourself first?
Sure. Hi, everybody. I'm Aki. Pronouns are they, them, and I will be playing Mal Catch, who is a civilian. Their pronouns are also they, them.
Wonderful. Alquin?
Hey, I'm Alquin Gersh. My pronouns are he, him, and I am playing Baker Jones, whose pronouns are also he, him, and he is a medical technician.
Amazing. And Cynthia?
Hi, I'm Cynthia Marie. I am playing Rosalia Mateo, a socialite heiress, and my pronouns are she, her.
Amazing. And Malika?
Hi, my name is Malika Lim Eubank, and I'm going to be playing a character named Z Sokolov, who is a infiltrator soldier. My pronouns, I use all pronouns, but my character uses she, her pronouns.
And last but not least, Mari.
Hi there, my name is Mari. My pronouns are she, her. I'll be playing Rin Ito, who is a socialite, a corporate asset. Her pronouns are also she, her.
Amazing. So, these are our cast, and now we begin our story. Our story is set in Bay City, in far, far in the future, a little under 400 years in the future, in a world where life and death are a bit more trivial than they were in the past, because people can download their consciousness into a stack and insert it into different bodies called sleeves. And if your body dies, you can still live. However, in this world, the have and the have-nots the difference between them is very, very vast. There is a group of extremely wealthy citizens called Meths, short for Methuselah, that live in the skies in the area, and they have clone bodies. They upload their DHF, as it's called, which is the digital version of themselves, and they live almost forever. They experience immortality versus the grounders who live in the lower parts of the city. They're not wealthy at all. They're very poor. The sleeves that their stacks are riding in, most of them they don't even own. They're renting their own bodies and trying to work them off. However, the pay is so low, it's something that they'll never actually work off. So it's a very interesting world. However, it's very easy to get distracted. There's a lot of pleasures, a lot of virtual games you can play, a lot of different things to distract yourself from the darkness of everything. Our scene opens in sort of a safe house, medical facility on the ground. So we're in the lower parts of the city. And Baker, why don't you describe what this medical facility is? It's kind of a hidden place where you can work without being disturbed.
Well, yeah, I mean, a lot of the tech is not the newest, but I always say you go for A+ on equipment, you're overspending. Get yourself a B+. And you're covered. You got a backup. So yeah, I mean, it's not the best, but to the lay person, I'm sure it looks very, very fancy. And it's taken me a while to accumulate it. Not all of this stuff is readily available.
And Baker, in order to use all of your equipment and get to it, do you have to use a stool? Because you're a little shorter than normal, aren't you?
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't designed with this current sleeve in mind. I mean, it's great. I think all little girls should work in a cybernetics lab. But I built it around my birth sleeve, not this one. So
yeah. So Baker is in fact in the sleeve of a young girl. Also in the room with him, lying on a
A gurney. It's called
a gurney. I kept thinking cot. I was like, that's not very medical. Lying on a gurney in the center of the room is maybe an unconscious person, maybe a dead person. But definitely a not moving sleeve. Malika, can you describe what this sleeve looks like?
Well, like many other sleeves, they're just a medical specimen. They're completely naked, covered in some kind of goo to stay hydrated. Some battle scars, maybe somebody who worked for the military or in combat, a horrible scar, a long one on their side. Looks like they might have broken their leg once or twice back in the day, but they're completely unconscious. Just a science project for Baker.
Also in the room, we have Mal, I'm assuming maybe hanging back a bit, but ready to deliver a package in hand. And what does Mal look like?
So Mal's pretty generic looking, ethnically ambiguous, nice bronze skin, probably short cropped hair, incredibly handsome features, maybe about, I want to say like 6 foot tall, and not super built, like kind of not scrawny, like medium build, like super generic. You'd probably wouldn't look at them twice, and if you did, you'd mistake them for somebody else.
All right. The door opens and two extremely well-dressed women enter. Two women who clearly do not belong in this area of town. Sin and Mari, do you guys want to describe what these women look like?
Sure. Mari, did you want to go first?
Sure. Rin is accompanying Rosalia today, more for morbid curiosity. She's dressed in designer clothes, top to bottom, a pair of shades on her eyes, not wanting to really mingle with the folks around her, the grounders around her. But she's interested in what's happening with her friend Rosalia today. Or I suppose friend is an interesting term within the socialites, but yes, if anything, Rin is just sort of stepping about in this murky sort of building, but curious enough to want to go along with what's happening.
Awesome. So Rosalia is very, very particular and pristine in the way she's dressed, complete all white suit, a necklace of pearls and chains. Makeup is just as pristine. She has a vintage kind of hairstyling going on, but like you really can't tell that it's vintage. She looks about the age of a mid-30s, but if you looked into her eyes long enough, you can tell that she's lived a longer life than 30. And that also her posture and the way she moves, you could tell that she has a lot of secrets she holds on to with people, and she is not one to hold back from a good blackmail. So she's that like cold, steely woman.
Yeah. All right. Amazing. So you enter the room, ready to begin.
Are you sure? Rosalia, this one's got a lot of miles on it already.
Baker, I offered you money already. Just do it.
Okay, fine. Can you just initial here on this data slate?
I'm gonna grab the data slate and read just to make sure that it's everything that we discussed.
Yeah. It's just, I mean, if something comes to light later, I just wanted to know that you're giving consent for this. That this wasn't just, me having fun.
I mean, all the work I went into finding the damn thing, it better not have just been for fun.
Did we ask for you to speak to us?
Hey. Mal has been very, very helpful in helping me do work which benefits you.
I see. Thank you, Mal. Did you slip anything in here that I would not be aware of?
No, I mean, I'm not a lawyer. I don't handle any of that stuff.
Rin,
I downloaded all these forms from the network anyway.
Rin, can you please take a look at this and make sure that I'm not missing anything?
I can look at this. I mean, honestly, I can just call somebody if you want, but if that's what
I mean, you want to
that's
do
what you
this today,
want.
I'm guessing, right?
Yes.
I mean, I got to start soon. This is not a just push a button and we're done kind
right.
of process.
All right. And I sign it. There you go.
Thank you. Excellent. All right, let's go.
This is so fun for me.
Is it now?
I mean, I'm bored. It's Wednesday.
Fucking maths.
Did you now say something? Would you like to actually come and address us or no? You stay in the corner over there skulking.
I'm good.
Great.
I'm sorry. Who is this?
We don't get a lot of fancy folk like you down here. So I'm sorry. There's nowhere to sit. I mean, skulking is as good a tactic as any. So skulk where you wish, all of you. This is gonna be a while. Oh, not. I don't know. I've never worked with this model before. Food times are very, very different for spinning people up.
Yes, apparently. And according to your stack, you have quite a bit of an issue, don't you, Baker?
This is temporary. This is temporary. And actually, it's very, very good for me to test this out before I gave it to Bertha. So this is great. This is good. This is good. And synthetic lungs means I can smoke as much as I want. It's not going to damage the final product. This is a pretty good sleeve, actually, for a mid-range.
And I will say, Ren, this is the first time you have met Baker, who is in the sleeve of a young girl, but speaking as though they're an old smoking man.
I think I am literally smoking, too. So,
Well, there you go. So, Mal, do you hand off the stack?
Yeah, I walk over and I kind of like give Rosalie a long up and down over my glasses, and then kind of like just with two fingers sort of flip the stack towards Baker.
Right. Okay. Confirmed. All right, let's go. Let's see how long this one takes to bake.
All right, so Baker, you're very experienced in medicine, and in bioengineering. So this should be fairly simple for you, just to spin someone up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't need to wear a mask or stop smoking or I mean, I can have.
I mean, your skill doesn't negate, sanitation, but.
I mean, they're mostly closed systems. I mean, there was one time I got a bit of a sandwich while I was spinning someone up, but easy fix. Yeah, you know exactly what the problem is when they come back sort of glitchy.
All right, so
tomato got everywhere.
So you're going to be rolling a d8 just to check this, and generally the skill check would be probably pretty complicated, probably like a 3 or 4. However, you've got bonuses up the butt, so your skill check looks like it's actually closer to a 6. So
I just rolled a 1.
Wow. Okay, that is called an ace. So in this system, if you're unfamiliar with the altered carbon system, which you might be, as it's brand new and not published yet, or not out yet, I should say, in this system, you want to roll lower. So rolling a 1 in altered carbon is very different than rolling a 1 in D&D. That is an ace. That is great. So the TR, or the target result for this, was a 6. You got a 1, so you got 5 points of success. So basically, you do a really, really great job of spinning up this particular stack. It comes up very quickly. They're probably going to have, not that hard of a time spinning up. So, and then Z, I'm going to have you go ahead and roll me composure, but because of Baker's very amazing roll, you get bonuses there as well. So that would be starting at a 4, and I'll give you 3 more for that. So you want to roll below a 7, and your composure is a D8.
It's great because I rolled a 6.
Amazing. Okay. So yeah, your eyes open and you are in this dark room. Your senses come back to you within about 30 seconds. You're slightly nauseous, but this is something you're used to. You've been spun up a lot. But this room doesn't look like your normal mission briefing room.
All right, who's here?
Hold on. I gotta do a few checks first. Can you look ahead or just look over my shoulder, actually? All right. Dilation's good. Excellent. Okay. Can you open and close your mouth 3 times quickly?
Yeah, can you get me a mirror quickly?
Yeah, sure. Hold on. I don't think I have a mirror accessible. There's probably some under some junk or whatever. I have to move some things around. But yeah, I'll bring you a kind of rusty, broken mirror.
What is this place?
You don't want to know.
You came up pretty quickly. You do this a lot. Are you a pro?
Perhaps it was the skilled hand of the doctor?
Yeah, that's me. I'm Baker.
Do you know your name?
You can call me Z.
I hand her my like really pristine gold compact, better than the rusty mirror that she's looking at. This might be better for you to look at your reflection rather than that.
I snatch the compact, and I use it. I try to hold it out as far as I can to get like as much view as possible of my body from behind, the sides. I tense all my muscles. I see what I ended up with, but when I look at my face, I realize that face is really familiar, but it's not the face I used to wear.
I know it doesn't look like yourself, but it's somebody that's important to me. Question for you: do you recognize this face?
Is that something I should roll for?
No, I'm gonna say you would recognize that. Yeah, you were. Yeah.
I hand back the compact immediately. Is this some kind of joke? I just killed this person.
So you do remember.
Is this all you're doing?
What do you think?
Well, I don't know. I think this is a fucking mind trick and it's starting to work on me.
Good, so then maybe you'll tell me who the hell kidnapped me.
That wasn't my mission.
Was it?
No, I was supposed to protect you.
So your last mission, are you telling the truth right now? See?
I'm supposed to nab Rosalia, so let's say we're in a little gray area.
All right.
Seems like we got a case of crossed wires here.
And who are you?
Me? I'm the one who made sure you ended up in that body.
It takes a village.
Do you guys have any clothes for me?
Yeah, I'll go grab you some. You keep them in the same place as always, Baker?
I mean, I got some of my old overalls. My old sleeves overalls. I mean,
I'll get you something. Mal's gonna step out really fast.
Baker, can't you make this go a little bit faster? We've reanimated somebody. We have, things to do. Is it Thursday yet?
Yeah. I mean, I think we're pretty much done here. I mean, there's the part where you pay me. That's an important part. But the sooner we get to that, the better for me. And if there's going to be some sort of elevated, heated discussion, I'd love for it to happen somewhere else than my lab.
And Mal's gonna walk back in with, clothing similar to essentially what Z's wearing right now. Kind of toss them to her. This best I could find. You really need to upgrade your wardrobe, Baker.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
I wear the
yeah.
same clothes every day, and these are the ones that Bertha likes. So
So I'm gonna get closer to Z and kind of like inspect her and make sure like she's still like the kind of looking like the same person that I knew. Um,
Satisfied?
Not entirely, no. So you said that you were supposed to kidnap me or something like that, and deliver me, maybe?
Not exactly my words.
Okay, I'm gonna go with it if that's okay with you. But do you know who hired you to do such a job?
Some kind of anonymous group. Maybe if you offer me a bite to eat, my memory will come back to me.
I got to have a sandwich right here. Actually, and can you also initial just this debriefing document? I hand over a slate, just to show that you got here, and I got you here, and I did damage you in the process or any of that sort of stuff. Yeah, you're feeling good, right?
Yeah. Fine as ever. Thanks for asking. Sure. I don't even read the tablet. I just, authorize.
A real pro. Thank you.
So I'm gonna ask just one more time. This anonymous group, you have no idea who they are. And before you answer, make sure you answer honestly because I have ways to fix shit around here, okay?
And then I'll go back to sleep.
I can't believe this.
Look, I think you're kind of in the power position here. You own the only mirror in the room. And I'm just a body. What reason do I have to lie to you?
Well, you're seeing an anonymous group, sweetheart. I'm pretty sure you know exactly who hired you. Otherwise, you wouldn't have gotten paid.
You at least have to have some notion of who hired you.
Look, I don't ask too many questions when I get offered a job, but there was something named the Dragon or something.
The Dragon. Rin,
Yeah.
do you know anything about the Dragon?
I could know about it, but I'm also hungry. And, Z wanted some food. Maybe we take our motley crew somewhere.
I guess we're going to get food now, apparently. And that's how I'm going to get my answers.
There's a really great noodle place around the corner.
Mm-hmm. I love that place.
The 8-year-old wants noodles.
They better have my kind of noodles. All right, let's go.
Z, do you want to try to remember anything else?
I actually want to have, if we're starting to get up and go, have a conversation with Rin, but I don't think I know your name yet. Kind of like a sidebar with Rin.
Okay.
Right. You're starting to look really familiar to me. Weren't you the one who handed me the envelope?
I don't know what you're talking about. You just woke up. Listen. What is this about the dragon?
Like I said, I accept jobs. I don't ask any questions, or not very much, but I overheard something about a dragon. Probably is the head honcho of this anonymous group.
Mal, can you roll a thing for me? Let's have you roll a cultures.
Okay.
So it's a D8.
Yep.
And this is specifically a check against your knowledge of the crime world. So I'm going to give you a bonus there.
Right. I have Streetwise, which gives me a +2 to culture as well.
Well, there you go. So you're trying to roll a 4 or lower.
Okay. And The +2 actually helps to knock down that difficulty for me, correct? Or
Yeah, so
Okay.
it actually now becomes a 6.
cool, great. I rolled 5.
So you have heard the name Dragon. You know that he is a high-ranking member of the Yakuza.
While Z and Rin are having their aside, Mal kind of sidles up closer to Rosalia. This dragon. Heard of them?
Oh.
Yakuza connection. Kind of a big deal. Really fucked up person. Kind of been trying to get my hooks into them for a while.
Interesting.
Sounds like maybe you have too.
You are quite the what's that word I'm looking for? Intuitive one.
It's my job to know what people want and to get it for them.
Is that why they call you Malcatch?
I can't help what I was named.
No, but you can help on who you are.
Well, my name may mean bad, but I promise you. And they kind of give Rosalia another really long up and down look. I'm very, very good.
We'll see. Anyways, yes, I've been trying to get my hands on the Yakuza aspect of things. That's why I signal over to Rin. I don't say her name. That's why I brought her along.
Interesting. Know thy enemy, right?
Keep them close.
Well, like I said, you need to find something. You and I might be able to help each other.
Noted. Thank you.
Rosalia, we're here. Noodles.
Great.
Get the number 6 with the crispy garlic. It's the best.
You guys are at the noodle bar now. This has been while you're walking to the noodle bar. So Rosalia and Ren, are you guys making an effort to fit in, or are you just, because you stand out in this neighborhood, and this is not a neighborhood frequented by folks of your status. So are you just comfortably moving? Or are you doing anything to try to remain a bit more anonymous?
I think Rosalia, knowing a little bit of her background, like she doesn't frequent the ground very often, but she kind of like puts she had a scarf and kind of like puts it over her head, kind of like just her color doesn't blend. She's wearing all white, like unfortunately, but she's at least like kind of covering her face a little so she doesn't look as bright and fantastic.
Rin, on the other hand, is all in black, and she enjoys the little bit of attention that she is getting, knowing that she is a little bit different. And she's not wearing it on her sleeve so obviously, but she is noticing that people are looking at her along with her company as well.
All right. So we're now at the noodle bar getting noodles. So this is a very odd noodle fusion place. It's sort of like an Asian Italian fusion. It doesn't really make a lot of sense.
Actually, that's they do that all the time in Japan. Asian Italian fusion is totally a thing.
It's so good.
Where did the
It's really
Italians get
good.
the idea?
All right.
Yeah, now I'm very hungry for noodles now. So yeah, this place is very crowded. But as soon as y'all enter, you're very interesting looking. Did Z get clothes?
Yeah, I gave her clothes.
Yeah, but
Great.
I never got a shower, so I'm still kind of like almost like trying to squeegee with my hands like gunk off of me.
Y'all are a very noticeable group. So as you enter, folks turn their heads, and the owner of the establishment clocks Rosalia and Ren and just gets very excited and shoos a bunch of people out of a booth, like just basically kicks them out. It's just like, get out, move. And they're very like, well, we're eating. And she just she like pushes them out. She throws their food away. She's like, go, 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 go. And then runs up to you. She's like, there's a booth in the back. You can sit here. You can get whatever you want. What do you need? I mean, it's usually counter service, but if you want, I can bring you whatever you'd like. If you want to, whatever you need.
Do you have a back room?
I have a janitor's closet. I have an employee break room. And we have some bathrooms in the back.
We'll go eat in the employee break room.
Okay. Yeah, just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. And she runs to the back, and you hear some scuttling and some employees. What is my break? What are you doing?
And Mal just sort of elbows Baker's like, we should bring pretty girls to this place more often.
Just you wait. We're gonna milk this.
It's clear. Let me bring you. But wait, before you go back, do you know what you want? I'll grab a menu. Don't you worry. And she like rushes over the counter and grabs some sort of like digital tablets, and hands them to you guys, and brings you to the back. And
what's the best thing on the menu?
Baker swears by the
noodles.
number 6.
Number 6 is great. Yes.
Do you have a kids meal? I heard that kids can eat here for free.
Oh, that's not true, honey, but you're so cute.
Oh, but I'm so hungry.
Okay. May
And I brought my pretty friends.
Pay full price, cheapskate.
Okay. So she brings you to the back. It's pretty dirty. There's a table covered, and she sort of pushes off papers and clutter to clear it for you. There are, if you look around the room, there's maybe 5 chairs that are sort of suitable that you could drag to the table. And she just kind of like, whatever you'd like. Do you want, beverages? Do you want drinks?
Give us your best beer.
Beer. Okay.
Do you have wine?
Of course.
We have some cans of wine. Yes.
Cans?
I'll take 2.
Oh, you're so cute. So beer, and then wine, and then for you too.
2 cans for my friend. This is
okay.
Hilarious.
And for the little one, what would you like, honey?
I said two cans of wine.
Oh, she's cute. I'll get
My
her
friend got them
grape juice
for me.
Grape juice.
I'd like 2 cans of wine.
Okay, so cans of wine and a beer. Great. So excited. And she leaves.
Why do I get the feeling you've never even had a beer?
Who's that to? Me?
Yeah, you.
Of course I've never had a beer. That is a grounder's drink. Why would I ever touch that sort of stuff?
I'm so sorry,
missing much. It is
Princess.
terrible.
Says you. Bay City makes plenty of good beer.
It's cheaper than therapy.
Yeah, I don't need to hear it from you. I do not need to hear it from you.
Did you like that though? I figure like this is gonna open doors for me.
Oh God, I don't think I ever need to see that again.
I mean, it's not
ever.
forever. It's not forever. And you think I sounded like Bertha? I don't know. Is that how kids talk? I don't know.
I haven't even met your kids, so I don't know. I don't have any idea.
Mal, we're gonna change that once this is all over. And I look over at Rosalia. Once this is all over, we're gonna go out and have lovely family picnics, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Rosalia, now that I've helped you out, would you say that I'm a little closer to getting back into the family's good graces? I mean, I could help you more. It seems like there's more you need. It's nice to have somebody around on hand who can, patch you up.
Well, as soon as I have this whole situation under control, then yes, we can talk about you getting back into the good graces of my parents.
That's all I needed to hear. I'll leave you to your stuff. I'll just be over here, not listening.
But I will say, if I don't survive any of this, good luck trying to talk to my father again.
You've got a hearty stack. We'll make it through just fine.
And I have a feeling that one over there probably can take care of that too. Mal kind of nods to Z. Pick the killer, didn't you?
Me? Look, y'all spun me back up for a reason. Why don't you guys just all talk it out and make it up? You, and I look at Rin. She was the one that handed me the job.
Interesting.
Are you saying that I look like somebody else? Listen, I get that a lot. And dragons, people associate that with me all the time. And
Rin, cut the crap. I know your background already, okay, Miss Yakuza? So let's just keep it here. And you're going to explain why you handed off a job to this person.
Oh, shit.
Or do you want me to not pay for your noodles?
My background is exactly where I'm here because of my background. Okay, I've worked extremely hard to get here. Yakuza or not, I don't associate myself with them. I've established myself in order to be where I am. I work in business. I work hard. My family is not who I am. I don't know what you're talking about. It's not who I am.
Rosalia, I'm going to have you roll read person. And you're going to get a bonus to this. So it would usually be a 5, but it's going to be a 6.
Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Just got to find the right dice here. Well, so there's a 3 on the die.
Then you rolled a 3.
Yeah, great. Cool.
Right? Is that what you mean by there's a 3 on the die?
Yes.
All right, great.
I rolled a 3.
Okay, great. So so you passed that. So basically, Ren is obviously holding something back, but you think that at least she doesn't, as far as passing off the envelope, she seems sincere and in not knowing about that.
Okay. All right, Ren, I get it. I understand that you are not your family. I understand that real well. Do you have any idea of who possibly would have handed off an envelope to Z over here?
And Ren, I'm going to have you roll something. You know what? Just roll me a D8 and try to get below a 4.
It is A4.
Perfect. So you don't have to mention this, Ren, but this is not the first time that you've been told you were somewhere or you were involved with something that you didn't remember.
Rin is slow to answer. She's using her chopsticks to spoon in the last bit of noodles, trying to digest what is happening. And she finishes her food and she looks up and says, I told you everything I know. I'm not my family. I don't remember. I'm telling you everything I know.
You don't remember.
What do you think the chances are somebody's fucked with her stack?
Very high. Baker, is this something that you can handle?
Finding out if someone's DHF's been dipped, tampered with? Probably, yes.
Fuck that. I don't want to know. I don't want Baker touching me. An 8-year-old? What's an 8-year-old? I don't want an 8-year-old touching my sleeve.
I'm not an 8-year-old. This is a prototype I designed for. Trust me, I'm very experienced. I've got decades of experience.
I've known him for a while. He's not lying. I knew him before he was in this sleeve.
So in this world, for someone to fuck with your stack, as you said, it usually would be done through psychosurgery. And Rosalia, you know that psychosurgery is just what has been used against you. Generally, psychosurgery is actually very helpful. It's similar to psychology. It's used. Folks live so long that they need psychosurgery to just not go crazy, to continue feeling like a human. But recently, Rosalia, you know it's been used against you in a very negative and impactful way for probably the first time. And so if someone has fucked with Ren's stack, it was probably done in a similar fashion.
Copy.
But she doesn't seem to maybe remember that in the same way that you do.
Rin, you don't remember doing any sort of talking through situations, having any sort of counseling or some sort of medical procedures? Nothing like that.
I told you, I don't remember anything.
Okay.
I don't.
I understand.
I thought this was supposed to be a day we're figuring out you. Why is this turning on me?
Because I have a feeling that we're more connected than we thought.
Pretty quiet over there, Z. You remembering anything else?
I mean, just the obvious. I think I did catch a glimpse of the one they call the dragon. He, had those tattoos on his arm.
Well, that could legit be anybody.
Can I try to remember maybe like specific details about the tattoo?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's pull up your character sheet.
I got it open.
Let's just roll a detection check. You are Yeah, let's just do a straight detection check and we'll do it against your perception modifier, which is 5. So you're rolling a d10 and you're trying to get 5 or less.
Got an 8.
Okay, so no, I mean, you remember that he had the tattoo, that it was on his arm. You don't remember exactly what it was. You just remember maybe thinking that it, at the time, you remember thinking that it looked like a Yakuza tattoo, but you don't remember any specifics of the colors or what it is.
Look, I don't remember anything, but if Ren's telling the truth, somehow, Ren, you're connected. And I feel like that's not going to be the last time that you deal with the Yakuza. I say we use Ren as bait and let them come to us.
I mean, I might be able to help a little bit too. I've got some connections through my network that might be able to dig up some more information for us. So at least if we're going to use Ren as bait, we know what we're looking for when they come knocking.
Are you going to try to actively provoke the Yakuza on their own turf? That doesn't sound...
Yeah, here's definitely not the best place to do it. We could head out to where my folks hang out.
I mean, honestly, at this point, they probably owe me some money, so I have no
Yakuza
problem marching up there.
Yakuza owe everyone money at this point.
But how about before we use Rin as bait? Why aren't we thinking about using Rosalia as bait?
I mean, as far as I can tell, both of you are bait. So your mess on the ground, like that, there's no way that hasn't gotten out by this point.
Rosalie, how'd you get away from where I dropped you off? I know I drugged you last time I saw you, so hope you don't take that personally. It was just part of, what your friend here told me to do in that little envelope.
Before you can answer that, the door opens and a very flustered woman brings in an assortment of wine cans. I didn't know what kind you wanted. Honestly, I totally forgot to ask, so I just brought all of them. So it's one of those very large trays just piled with cans of wine and then a beer.
This is a perfect spread. What was your name again?
Oh, Tiffany.
Tiffany, thank you.
Yeah, You're welcome. Do you want food?
Yeah, and I actually just start spouting off a bunch of different stuff off the menu, like all the good things that we've eaten here. I just kind of give like a whole
Yeah.
rundown, and then like,
Yeah.
now please go and don't come back until it's done.
Yeah. So she runs back, and you hear her calling out orders, and more than just number sixes. It's all kind of restaurant code where it's like 2 bricks on the patio, 7 waffles covered in franchises. I don't know diner lingo clearly, but it's future diner lingo. So
Most
I'll take
adorable
the
thing I've ever seen.
udon with the burrata.
burrata udon. Got it. Okay. Okay,
Yeah,
great.
and then dumplings, as many as you could possibly fit on a plate.
Oh, okay.
Oh, can I just get buttered noodles?
Yes, of course. Buttered noodles, udon, dumplings.
Can I have a number 6 scallop Hokkaido cream ramen with extra corn?
Yes, of course.
I'll have what the child's having.
It's 2 number 6s with extra corn, udon, butter noodles,
And then all of the stuff that I just...
and the dumplings. Oh yes, those have already been ordered. Great. Bye. And then she leaves.
I love Tiffany. I'm sorry. Hold on a second.
Tiffany is precious, and we need to take a moment to appreciate Tiffany, because service people should be appreciated.
That's right. Tip your service people. I feel bad calling them service people though, in that that sentence. Anyway, tip your servers. They're amazing.
I think I want to grab a can of Neo Zinfandel and Vapor Pinot. Crack them both open. It's time for some double fisting.
Oh, there's also a glass of grape juice.
Oh, I want that fan art so bad.
I'll take the grape juice.
I kind of look at my beer, and I kind of like just sort of arch an eyebrow at Rosalie. I'm like, can't say you've really been to the ground until you live how the grounders live. Or are you afraid to roll around in the dirt a little bit?
Yes, quite afraid, really. I don't roll around in dirt.
You're missing out.
How did you get out of that situation?
That's quite a bit of secretive stuff that perhaps maybe if you were to finish this task of maybe going as bait to the Yakuza, my apologies, maybe I'll tell you how I escaped the situation. How about that?
Look, I'm just here to facilitate. First of all, we haven't even talked about what's in it for me. Thank you for the burrata udon, but clearly this is. I feel like I am involved in a matter that's clearly about you two.
Yeah.
I mean, I can try to go back to where I got the job, and I look to Ren. You're the one who handed it to me.
But she clearly doesn't remember it.
I'm gonna try to remember some dates about when did I get the job, to try to help Rin jog her memory of maybe what was her last kind of interaction before maybe she was psycho-terrorized or whatever.
Oh yes. Sorry. So what information are you trying to get?
I'm trying to remember like some dates, like what I was doing, what were the current events.
Oh, okay.
To help Rin kind of jog her memory about like maybe she remembered before she gave me the envelope, what was she doing, to help
So you're trying to remember when it happened?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember when it happened to help her remember when it happened.
Okay. All right. So to give her some context clues of what was going on.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say that is
like a history or something.
Yeah, we could go with history.
I'm terrible at history.
That's normally that's true. Actually, history is normally sort of the knowing of things rather than the perceiving of things.
Got it.
And so I feel like it would be more of an acuity check.
Very okay.
So let's go with investigation, but I'm going to give you let's go with survival actually, and I'm going to give you a bonus for that because you've got a bonus for survival, because in part survival is knowing your surroundings and being aware of things.
It's all about the details. That's what I
Mhm.
learned.
Yeah.
All right.
So let's go for survival, and you're gonna get a bonus. So, let's call it a 7.
All right. Ooh, well, I roll a 9.
Okay. So yeah. Um. I mean, when you're spun up, you've stopped asking dates, because the amount of time in between has in some cases been getting longer and longer. As you get better and more specialized, they spin you up for less things. They only kind of bring you in for the big stuff. So you just kind of do the job, and you know details about the location, but
Right.
not necessarily the current events or anything that was going on.
Can I try to remember the location, maybe what she was wearing?
Yeah, sure. Um, let's do that same roll again. Go for a 7.
Well, I roll a 4. This is great.
Okay, great. Yes. So yeah, so you remember the outfit that she was in. You can describe that to her. Or actually, Mari, if you want to describe the type of outfit that Ren might be wearing. So you can describe that. You can describe her outfit. You also, I'm going to say this, you noticed after she handed the envelope off to her, or to the dragon to give to you, he said something to her in Japanese, and she looked a little bit annoyed and sort of said, "Ugh, again," and then went over into a chair and put little the sort of the little, I forget what they're called, but the little virtual. She basically went into, it looked like she was going into virtual.
The Oni, the
So
Oni.
an Oni is something that's always in you. It's basically like your cell phone, but it's connected to your eye. All of you have that. It's a digital interface that you can use to call people or look stuff up or browse the internet for, Amazon purchases. But there are two little devices that you put on your temple to go into virtual. And yeah, you remember her doing that, but it made, the way she talked about it seemed like it was normal, and she was annoyed by it, and like she was potentially meeting someone in virtual.
Yeah, Ren, I remember you got that envelope from the dragon. You seemed pretty annoyed at him, and then it sounded like you needed to meet somebody in virtual. Maybe check some logs?
岩投げのため。岩投げのため。岩投げのため. That's all I can remember.
Iwanagi no tame?
For the family of Iwanage.
Do I know that family?
Yes, that is one of the larger clans of the Yakuza.
Kuso. And you just hear Mal curse in Japanese under their breath. You don't fuck with anyone small, do you, Reen?
Apparently not. And I don't remember why. I don't remember how I'm tied. I don't remember how I was given this job. It's almost like it's not my body. It's almost like there are moments in time that I'm not supposed to know.
Well, I think quite a few of us are dealing with being in bodies we didn't choose to be in. I'm sorry that happened to you. I'm sorry it's still happening to you.
Well, I'm just fucking pissed.
Well, then maybe we should do something about it.
I agree. Ren, do you have any issues of perhaps going back to the Yakuza and seeing if you can unravel this bit of information for me?
I still have some business ties.
Okay. As for you, Z, you asked about some sort of payment or what's in it for you. I understand your situation, and if you can help me get out of this, I will make sure that you figure out some way to become free.
Those are big words. Look, Ren, maybe I should accompany you. Since you are kind of like the bait in this situation. If anybody here has the ability to, or has ties to logs in the simul space, that would be really helpful right now, I think. We all leave digital footprints everywhere.
You may not want an 8-year-old to touch you, but I promise you that 8-year-old is the best doctor you're going to find down here. He knows his shit, and he can help you.
So getting information from simul space is actually, it is still a tech field, as it were, but it's sort of a different one. It's actually a little bit closer to some of the traits that Rosalia has picked up, kind of on the sly. She has become somewhat of a
Al wouldn't know that, so.
Oh, I'm just for game purposes, out of character. So you're looking for somebody with a digital networking, data engineering sort of stuff, rather than the medicine side of things.
I mean, to be fair, everything is interdisciplinary to a degree, and I may not be the greatest with software, but I mean, I'd give it a shot, and I'm very reasonable in my pricing.
Baker, I think I may be able to help in this situation.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, poach a customer from you.
I definitely, Mal has this look of mildly impressed over here.
Yeah.
Drinking their beer and just being like, there's more in that head than, socialism.
Ash, you said something about
socializing.
I knew something about the location when I got the job. Can I kind of disclose that information if it might help about when Rin connected to the simul space?
Yeah, I mean, when you were
kind of
spun
like
up,
IP address kind of stuff.
Yeah, when you were spun up, I mean, they spun you up in a dingy place, very very similar to sort of where you are now, except less, or where you started, but less medical. But then they just sort of let you go on your mission, so you knew exactly the location as you left it and sort of went on. Although when you originally spun up, you may not have recognized it. You, as soon as you exited, knew in the city where you were. So yeah, you know exactly where it is.
Cool. I give Rosalia the cross streets and the address, if I remember it. This is where it happened. To narrow in on where you should start your search, I think.
All right, I'm gonna take the address. Do I have my
just
transport?
Then Tiffany enters. And she has two folks bringing plates with her, and they're putting stuff, and they fill up the table with plates. And she's like, oh wait, get that, yeah. And they come in with like a little folding table, and they pull up and they fill that with plates. And she's, oh, utensils. And then she exits, and then she comes back in. And she hands utensils to everyone. And okay, great. If there's not anything else, I can give you your bill.
I'll have another one of these.
Great. And I see you're still working on the cans. And it looks like the grape juice is gone. Little girl, would you like another grape juice?
Yeah, sure. Can you give me a really old grape juice?
I don't. Okay. All right. Great. You guys are great. Okay. And then she leaves.
Thank you. You're nice.
Next time she comes in here, you should be smoking. Just watch her head, just like
she almost caught me. I was vaping away in the corner, and I had the 2 cans. And you gotta be my lookout, Mal. I don't want to get busted.
Can we not break the service here, please? I mean, it's nothing on my conscience, to be honest with you. You're the ones who have to come here frequently more than me. So I'm just looking out for you.
Oh, I mean, once this is over, Bertha's never coming in here. So this will be the last they see of her.
Yeah. Sure. I can accommodate that.
Great. Where were we? Address. Ash,
so are you gonna try to hack into some stuff now?
Well, okay. Well, question: do I have my transport anywhere near?
You always have a private transport nearby.
I would prefer to do my hacking from my private transport so I don't get like all messed up. But yes,
Uh,
I mean,
that's-
if you want, I could go with you and help watch over your body while you're out there in dream world.
Mal takes off their coat and kind of like hands it over. There's a broadcast blocker in it.
not necessarily my fashion, but thank you. I'm gonna put it over because like I need to blend in better. Does it fit? Okay.
Looks good on you. You know, for a meth.
Thanks, Grounder.
Oh man. Burns. Okay, so you are now wearing Mal's jacket with the broadcast blocker, which basically that it's sort of like a firewall. It has passive protection from AI intrusion and reduced visibility when scanning via civilian Oni searches. So anybody who's doing a sweep of you would have a more difficult time. So if you were trying to hack into somebody else's database, they may have a more difficult time of trying to pinpoint you.
Okay.
In the back end.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna try doing it here and fingers crossed nothing bad happens.
Okay. So so what information exactly are you trying to find out?
Well, I'm gonna confer with the group first. So you given me a address Z. Am I trying to pinpoint a time where the envelope was handed off to you, or
Trying to figure out where and who Rin was meeting with. I think that might be the key to finding out what's been happening to her and the missing details from her memory.
all right. So
They are missing, right, Rin?
They are missing. Yes.
That's all I remember in terms of location information, but that should be enough to narrow down at least where she connected.
Okay. So I'm gonna start going. I'm gonna hack to the address, and I want to hack into maybe a week. First off, actually, I know when I was killed off or essentially taken out
At
of
least
the
when I drugged you, I remember that
Right.
clearly.
right.
Are
Sorry,
we-
kidnapped.
And are we all in the transport right now, or are we walking towards it?
Oh,
I think
y'all
we're-
haven't
We haven't left.
Oh, we haven't
yet.
left yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, I'm
Copy.
still like sipping on some noodles here.
Okay.
I want to get as close to the time frame where the incident happened, if possible.
Okay. So but what exactly are you trying to
Trying to find out who and if Ren met up with someone. Am I correct, Z?
Yep, in the
Okay.
simul space.
in the simul space? Okay. Let's see how many bonuses you've got. Okay. All right. So basically, you're trying to hack into a specific, and it might be helpful to also basically utilize Rin's Oni as you're sort of tracking where she's been and what her integration with Simulspace has been. And that's something that if it's easier for you to do if she lets you versus you trying to hack her Oni in front of her. Just so you know, if she's willing, it's an easier task.
Hey, so Ren, is it all right with your permission? Can I? I'm going to use a better word than what I was going to use. Can I look into your Oni so that maybe we can track down some information here that may be missing from you?
I think that'll be important. But before that, I just need to use the restroom, and since we're in kind of this strange, dingy place, Can I ask Z to come with me?
Sure.
Okay. So you guys exit the back room while Baker and Rosalie and Mal continue eating noodles and udon and all kinds of fun things. And you guys walk into the hall.
I'd like to take my elbow to Z
Mm-hmm.
and put her up against a wall, and I'd like to intimidate.
All right. Z, are you going to try to stop this at all?
No, I don't think I'm intimidated, but who knows? Maybe I'll actually be scared under her elbow.
Well, this would be a check against, you guys would be checking against each other. So Rin,
Sure.
if you want to roll for intimidation, and then Z, you're rolling composure.
Composure. All right.
Yeah.
Sorry, can you let me know what?
For sure.
Me, sorry. Thank you.
I
think it's a D10, but I just want to double check.
It is a D10, but you do have a bonus. So you're both trying to get as close to 4 as possible. And so for intimidation, you are rolling a D10, and then Z, for composure, you are rolling a D8.
Yeah, I have my result.
Same.
Okay.
I rolled a 7.
I rolled a 6.
All right.
And that's actually even closer because of Rin's bonus, she was actually trying to get towards a 5, whereas Z was going towards a 4.
Mm-hmm.
So what I will say is, because you are a very tough person and you can role play this however you want, but she catches you off guard enough that you don't act and you're not entirely sure where this is going.
All right. What do you want from me? Where's this going?
Z, leave it. About the dragon, leave it. I've got a plasma gum in my pocket. Don't pursue this anymore. Just fucking leave the dragon alone.
Look, I'm not afraid of this dragon, but it sounds like you are.
Both of us should be wary of the dragon. He will fuck up your stack. You will never come back. He knows how to do it. He's got the ties.
What about your friend Rosalia over there slurping noodles?
For her safety, for mine, for yours. Don't fuck with the dragon.
You're not telling her this because?
I know she wouldn't be able to handle it. But she'll listen to you. If you tell her to leave it, she will. Leave it.
Is it because I have the face of her old bodyguard?
Perhaps.
I can try. You don't have to try to threaten me to just have a chat.
We're in a weird, dingy place. What am I supposed to do? Just trying to be a grounder.
Very well. I go back to the room.
Rin, do you follow?
I do.
Is Rosalia still in the room, or did she go hack? She's not.
Still slurping on noodles.
Baker, Mal, and Rosalia, I'm going to have you all roll a read person, which is under your empathy, and you're going to be rolling it against your own attribute there.
I got a 6.
Sorry, Sin, you got a 6?
Yeah, I rolled a 6.
I rolled a 12, and I think that's a catastrophic.
Only if you have luck dice, so that's fine.
Okay.
It's just a failure. You just failed. I'm sorry.
It's just a failure.
Mal, you're muted.
I think we all failed, so I also rolled a 6.
Okay, great. So Z and Ren returned to the room, and it just seems like they went to the bathroom and had a chat, and it was lovely. And there's Everything's totally normal.
Extremely uneventful happenings,
Yeah.
though instructive.
And while you were gone, I didn't manage to get any closer to convincing Rosalia to try one of these. Guarantee you what comes out of the tap is much better than what comes out of a can.
Rosalia,
Hmm.
this is your chance to kind of stop this. Now, you scraped away with your life. I don't know if anybody will ever be able to help you out again. You sure you want to go poke the bear? Or should I say the dragon?
It's interesting that you put it that way, as I've been poked before. Why wouldn't I want to go poke the dragon?
I'm just saying. Sounds like head honcho over at the Yakuza. Maybe not the smartest thing to do.
Are you backing out of this now?
Oh, no. It's just another day, another dollar for me.
Was my arrangement not good enough for you?
Just saying.
Rosalia, you might as well listen. I mean, if Z just doesn't think that it's a viable thing to go off of, why pursue it? It's a waste of time. It's a waste of money.
Rin, if somebody had actively tried to kill your stack and remove things from you and kill somebody that you're very close to, wouldn't you want to find out that situation?
I don't know, Rosalia. It's a lot on the psyche. There's so many other things that you can think about in this world, So many ways to just erase the things that's going on.
I want to find the fuck out who tried to attack me. Like, does not anybody understand this?
Listen, hey, listen. The one thing I think that we all have in common is that the dragon, in some way, shape, or form, has fucked with all of us and has put us all in this situation.
I mean, I don't know the dragon, and I assume that we're cool.
But you're the person who found out the dragon was possibly involved in this to begin with, and that's why I'm on this.
Oh, geez, yeah. Do you think they can follow me back? I mean, not
Well,
that I want to drop out. This has actually been very entertaining and potentially profitable.
We're in a position to take this guy out. And whoever comes up in his place is going to have a long way to go to get to that level of power again, which gives each and every one of us an advantage in the long run.
Good luck.
We won't need it if we have you.
Sounds like if I don't help, you're just going to find some other soldier to help you, so might as well be me.
Thank you.
Rin, you get a text message on your Oni. It says, "Where are you? We need you for something." And it's signed Mama.
This has been a lot of fun, but I think I'm gonna call it a day. I need to get going anyway. Family
Already?
stuff.
Oh. Family stuff. Interesting.
You know how it is, Rosalia.
Oh, of course. Yes. When mommy and daddy calls, we run.
We have to. Us generationals.
Well, enjoy. Say hello to your mama for me.
Have fun with your motley crew.
Thanks, I will.
Sure you don't need another bathroom bodyguard?
Good Daisy. Daisy. Sorry.
Heard that one before.
Okay, so then Rin exits.
Oh, I think she was very nice, and I was surprised that everybody got along so well.
We're not letting her just walk off, are we?
Nope.
That's what I thought.
Can I beckon Tiffany back?
Can you what?
Beckon
Oh, yes, beckon.
Tiffany.
Yes. Hi. And she's got the beer and the grape juice.
Oh, wonderful. Can we take those to go, and I can take care of the bill, please? We're in a rush.
Of course. And she brings out a little reader. It's where your thumb goes. You have the option of either paying with your thumb, which is just whatever, or actually spending credits. The benefit of spending credits is that it's cash, so it's not traceable, whereas your thumb is people know where you.
Yeah, I was gonna use credits anyways.
The downside of using credits is that you don't have level 1 credits. You only have level 3 and level 4 credits on you because you're so rich.
Too
Um,
rich.
So
Uh,
rich. And this is kind of like a level 1. You know,
So-
it's food.
I whip out a 3 and I'm like,
Oh, I actually, I think I can break that. I can break that for you.
it's okay. I give her my thumb and it's fine.
Okay, so you pay with the thumb.
Yeah.
She's slightly disappointed when you put the 3 away. She's like, okay. Great. I'll get go everything. Go, yes.
I actually like scratch out an address 'cause we're kind of in a hurry. So if you could just have these delivered here, and I just kind of put my address on a piece of paper for her.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, we sure. Yeah. Sure. It's great. And then she exits.
Wow, dead girl comes back from the dead to be found buying cheap noodles for her friends, a murderer and a sketchy back alley clinic worker.
What?
You know, you should
I'm a
be really
doctor,
more
okay? I am-
careful. Whatever you are. The point is, Rosalia, if you're serious about tracking down the dragon and finding out who's responsible for killing you, you should be a lot more careful.
I'm sorry. I've never done something like this before.
You don't say.
I mean, I think we're just going to cover each other's deficiencies and ignorance, and it'll all be fine. We got the best of both worlds here. A lot of love in the room. I'm really feeling it.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll show you the ropes.
Thanks. Okay, you know what? Let's just get to my transport. Let's get out of here, and we'll figure it out. Well, I'll fix things. I can fix this.
All right. So you're taking your transport to where?
I think I just need to sit in the transport for a second and
Okay.
like compose myself.
So you all go out to the transport. Meanwhile, Rin, you have exited. Are you going to a transport? Or are you walking somewhere?
I've gotten into my transport, and I'm reporting back to my family home.
So you get a call on your Oni. That's from your mom. Do you answer?
I do.
Rin, why are you on the ground?
I'm coming home. Don't worry.
That doesn't answer my question.
Doing a little bit of business, Mom.
It's not family business. So what is it?
It's related.
Are
I'm doing my part.
Are you not alone, Ren?
I'm alone, Mom. I'm alone. I'm coming home.
Your brother needs help again.
Shit. What did you do?
We'll talk about it in person.
Yes, Mama.
And that is a good place to go to break. Thank you so much. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Stick around to find out what happens in the rest of our episode of Altered Carbon. Hello and welcome back to Altered Carbon by Hunters Entertainment. My name is Ash Minnick and this is our beautiful cast. For those just tuning in, if everybody wants to just sort of introduce again their real name, their character's name, and what their archetypes are. And Aki, would you like to begin?
Sure. I'm Aki. I'm playing Mal Catch, who is a vagrant civilian. Pronouns are they, them.
Alquin?
I'm playing Baker Jones, who is a medical technician. and his pronouns are he, him. But he is in a synthetic sleeve, which looks like an 8-year-old girl. So I can see there might be a little bit of confusion there.
Yeah. Cynthia?
Hi, I'm Cynthia Marie. I'm playing Rosalia Mateo. I am a socialite heiress, and my pronouns are she, her.
All right. And Malika?
Hi, my name is Malika Lim Eubank. I use all pronouns. My character is named Z Sokolov, who uses she, her pronouns, and she is a infiltrator type soldier.
And Mari?
My name is Mari. I go by she, her, and my character is Rin Ito, who also uses the pronouns she and her.
All right. So we all...
Sorry, she's a socialite and a corporate asset. Sorry.
Yes. Oh, yes, of course. So we open in the Arium, the towering skyscrapers above the city. They're so high that they don't even see the ground below, as there's permanent cloud cover blocking it. This is sort of the domain of the meths, the very, very wealthy, those that are rich enough to live basically forever. And we have Rin arriving at her family home. Rin, can you describe what this home looks like to me?
Yes, this is a very extravagant, tall building. There's within the structure, there's things that are reminiscent of very traditional Japanese structures, a little nuances from very old Shinto sort of design, but it's also heavily guarded. There's 2 guards within every 20 feet of the perimeter. You can't see their weapons, but you know that they are heavily equipped and very much on guard.
All right. So as you're entering, your mother is usually she's in her study, let's say. And you know she's waiting for you. So do you head straight there?
Yes, I head straight there.
Okay. You find her, and she's drinking tea and sort of staring out this window, just silently waiting for you to enter.
お母さん、来ましたよ. I say,
you know I don't like you going on these side trips.
I know, but everything was for business. Everything was for the family. I it wasn't for fun. I didn't have any fun. This was strictly for our family.
Rin, I don't worry about you when you have fun. I worry about you when you do things for the family that we don't know about. You remember what happened last time you did something for the family without our permission.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to raise my voice. I understand, Mother, but I want to do more. I want to do more for the family, and I know that this is for the family. This is important. And if you give me more things to do, I know that I can do a good job. I won't be. I'm not.
I know. She turns to you and she she puts her hands on your hands and she calms you down, and in a very motherly gesture that is not very like her. Your friend is causing trouble. She has taken something from us.
Hi.
She cannot learn too much, Rin. I know we keep secrets from you, but it's for your safety. Because you spend so much time with these people. They are powerful and they are arrogant, and that makes them dangerous.
I know. That's why they're not my friends. I know. You've told me.
But you can help your family now. Pretend to help your friend. We need to know what she knows. We need to stop her from looking into this.
But why? If I'm going to do this, I need to know why she can't look into this. Let me into the family business. Trust me. Let me know.
I trust you. I don't trust the company you keep.
I thought the whole reason why I keep the company I keep, why I spend time with the Mets, is to earn your trust. I've been doing this for so long.
It is, and you're doing amazing. You're doing an amazing job, but you must understand any knowledge you have of our family, they could have. You must understand that.
Hi. What do you need me to do?
Stay close to her. Gain her trust. Tell her, give her some information. So she thinks you're on her side. Perhaps you feel betrayed. I'm sure there's something you can think of to be angry at your family for.
わかりました.
You've done well.
Rin gets up and backs away from the room and leaves.
All right. Back on the ground in a transport. Are you still sitting in your transport, or have you decided where to go?
Sorry about that. Didn't realize I was on mute. I actually wanted to phone into a couple of different places.
Okay.
Or connect to people. So I wanted to connect to a how do I say this? Person that both Rin and I know. So it's a close
Mutual
friend.
acquaintance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are the words I was looking for. I would like to talk to a mutual acquaintance of ours. He was kind of like, he grew up kind of like with our kind of people. So I just kind of wanted to get a sense of where Rin may have gone off to so quickly, other than like her, because I know that she goes off to her mom, but like she doesn't run off to her mom normally. So like for me, that was a little bit jarring. So I just kind of wanted to call like a mutual friend that like
Okay.
knows the family, just to like check to make sure she's okay.
So if you are calling a mutual friend who is a meth who socializes with you, you would probably know that they may not care. And so if you're looking for specific information,
do I know anyone that's maybe connected to where she's like her family home? Then like maybe one of like bodyguards or something like that? Anyone who's like stationed there?
You probably don't know about her family home, but you do know one of her colleagues who is close with her.
Great. I'm going to call one of her colleagues.
Okay. And I'm going to have you spend an influence point.
Okay.
And then go ahead and roll. What do I want you to roll?
I've got so many dice here. Which one do I roll?
I know, right? Roll bureaucracy. And your TR is going to be 6.
I got a 1.
Oh, you aced it. Amazing. Okay. So, so you have the direct contact to one of Rin's superiors, actually. That is not only does he work with Ren, he's also good friends with your parents, probably owes them favors. And his name is Tad.
All right, so I'm gonna phone into Tad.
The theme of the night, all of the NPCs have to have names that start with T.
All right, that's it now. Yeah. So it is short for Tadius.
Thaddeus.
But he just goes by Tad.
Wonderful. Thaddeus, I noticed that Rin just ran off very quickly. Do you have any sort of contact or location of where she might be?
Oh, well, hello to you too. That's quite a greeting. So why are you, Rin ran off? Why are you calling me about that?
Because you're the person that I trust the most to help me with Rin sort of issues. You know that.
Well, I mean, did she say where she was going or why she was? What did she say?
She didn't really say a whole lot, and she seemed a little not how she normally is. She seemed a little off, so I was
Oh,
hoping.
was it family business?
Yes.
Oh yeah, she's always running off for family business. I don't even know what the deal there is, but it's her, I guess maybe, she's really close with her family. Maybe it's a cultural thing. I don't know. They're very demanding, but it's weird though when it happens. It always seems to be, I don't know, when she comes back from family business, she's always asking for favors. I don't know. Yeah, but you know what? I think I have the address. Maybe because we had something delivered there once. Because she was working remotely. I think I might have their address.
Oh, okay. While you're finding that address, I do have another address that I would also like to find out if there is anything going on there family related. And I relay the address actually that Z had given to me.
Huh.
Or was it Cross Streets Z? I'm sorry. Cross Streets you gave me or an address?
It was an address.
Okay, cool. So yes. So it's I'd like him to run that too.
Ah, this is one of our old buildings. I mean, it's we own the property. It's been abandoned for years. What is this for? Why do you have this address?
Oh, when she had left it on the table, and I was just curious if that was something that perhaps she was going to rather than somewhere else.
I mean, maybe we have to do inspections occasionally, keep the protectorate happy, but nobody uses it anymore. It's old, decrepit, not in a great neighborhood.
Why would you have something that's old and decrepit and not in a good neighborhood?
We have lots of things. We own lots of things. Not everything stays, pretty, but it's easier just to keep it than to try to fix it. Who knows? Neighborhood might get gentrified again and it'll be worth more, but for now it's just on a backlog of properties,
Okay. Do you know if there's any work being handled there now?
In the empty, abandoned, decrepit building?
Yeah.
No, why would anyone work there?
I don't know. That's your business. I just asking questions. It was an address that Ren had left here.
None of my people work on the ground, Rosalia.
Okay.
You know that?
I was just asking.
Why are you so interested in this building? Is there something I should know?
Like I said, it was an address that Rin had left on the table, and then she ran off. So we never had any time to really talk about it.
All right, well, I guess let me know if she's okay.
Will do. Thank you, Tad.
Yeah, I'll send that address to your Oni.
Great, thanks. So I turn around to the lot of you. So the address is an abandoned warehouse?
Yeah, I could have told you that.
But I mean, there are a lot of abandoned warehouses. Not all of them have this kind of work happening in them. That's for damn sure.
And let me reiterate, Thaddeus here, who seems to know a lot. Thaddeus, who seems to think that he has the touch or the pulse on everything of Rin's family, had no idea that there was any dealings in there. So
Well, then that means there's definitely something going on there they don't want them to find anybody finding out about.
I mean, you don't get a warehouse in a shady area and then not do nefarious shit in it. I mean, I have done some very nefarious shit in warehouses. And that's what they're for. That's what they're for. I mean, besides like storing stuff, but mostly nefarious shit.
To clarify, are y'all still sitting in your transport outside of the restaurant?
Yeah, because I don't think we've really figured out where we're going yet. Am I correct?
Do we want to try and pick up Rin again before we head into the mouth of the beast? Before we attempt what could very well be a suicide mission?
I could give her a call if that's what you guys would like.
Well, I figure if we're going to go do something stupid, might as well invite the peanut gallery along.
Oh,
And,
so now you're
and I
calling.
mean, if she's connected to them, maybe they'd be less likely to just kill us outright with an energy weapon.
That part.
Z,
Alright,
can you
that
roll detection for me?
Yeah, I would love to. Here we go. What's my TR?
Let's go 6.
Oh, I rolled a 7 again.
Okay, everything's fine.
Everything is fine. Seeing Rosalia make a phone call, I think I want to make my own kind of phone call.
Okay.
All right. I'm telling the group this. All right, so there's this other kind of, let's say, hired gun. I know, his name's Tiger. There you go, you get your T word.
Thank you.
I think he's some kind of like half child of the Yakuza, part Japanese, part Korean, but every now and then he does some work for them. I'm gonna call him up and see what he can tell us about the dragon, just so that we're prepared.
Okay. So you're gonna call up your friend Tiger. Level his animal name. Great. And then are you spending an influence point on this?
Yes, I am.
Cool.
And I imagine that we're buds, we go on our separate missions. We don't talk much about the missions, but we know we're both into some mutually gray area stuff, but kind of like a drinking buddy.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Maybe former friends with benefits. Who knows? Sometimes I just gotta let off some steam after work.
Yeah. It happens. It totally happens. All right. So you're going to call Tiger.
Mm-hmm.
I keep wanting to hit a button to make a call on an actual phone. All right. So you call Tiger on your own.
Mm-hmm.
What does Tiger sound like?
Super hot.
Sounds super hot.
Do whatever you want with that.
Oh man, I feel real judged after I make this.
Maybe a little growl in the voice.
Okay. But you're now calling him from a new body though, so he wouldn't necessarily recognize it.
No. Hey, it's Z.
Oh. Hey Z. Haven't heard from you in a while.
Yeah, well, just got re-sleeved. I'm calling you for a little favor that you owe me. About to do a little tango with some Yakuza, and I figured you're the right person to call about that.
Ooh, that's quite a tango there, Z. You
So
looking
I
for a
heard.
partner for that dance?
What can you tell me about this, their head honcho, the dragon?
Well, I mean, he's not the head honcho, he's the head honcho's son, so there's that. I don't know, what do you want to know? Kind of a dick, always trying to prove himself, probably never be as good at his job as his father is. What kind of information are you looking for, Z?
All right, so I dropped my voice a little bit because I'm still in the vehicle, just so it's kind of between me and you. All right, so just between me and you, I accepted this job from a Renito. She handed it to me, but I just saw her and she says she doesn't remember anything about it. Anyways, they wanted me to nab this Rosalia Mateo. And unusually they wanted me to, like, kind of make a scene at the crime. Shoot her bodyguard, drug Rosalia, and drop her off. Almost like she was trying to send a message. So, what kind of beef does the dragon have with the Mateo family?
I don't know about beef, Z, but you said this Rin chick didn't remember anything?
So she claims.
There's been some rumors that that the dragon's been pulling his family into interesting dealings. They've been doing psychosurgery for money, but to clear memories out, wipe people's memories, implant memories, steal information, that sort of stuff.
Who's doing this psychosurgery?
They got this guy. He's real creeper. Really gets really into it. I think his name is Tom.
Tom. You got a last name?
Yeah. Tom Schneider.
All right. Okay. You know where I can find this Tom Schneider?
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't, you don't really find him, he finds you, but I can get a message to him to let you know you're, maybe looking to hire him?
All
Or do
right.
you just want to talk to him?
Yeah, anything you can do, Tiger. Like I said, you owe me one.
Yeah, of course,
All right.
yeah. How's that new sleeve look?
Pretty hot.
Yeah? You, sticking around in it for a while?
I don't know. Kind of killed the person before I'm kind of wearing their skin right now, so
Oh,
Yeah.
it's complicated.
complicated, but who knows? Maybe Tom Schneider can help me out with this one.
All right, well, if you finish your job and have time before you get spun back down, give me a call, eh?
Let's see.
All right.
So after that call, I go over to Baker. You ever heard of somebody else in your line of trade or related, a Tom Schneider?
Baker, give me a
Dark
roll.
Schneider.
Tom Schneider.
All right.
Did I just see somebody have a cattail?
Yeah, that's one of mine. They're stalking. They want to play.
Yeah, the random wandering cats will probably happen during the stream. We've
Yeah,
already
it's a
had
thing.
we've had a guest pupper already, so
So, what am I rolling for this one?
Boop-a-doop-a-doop.
Attribute.
I know, right? Oh, I don't have your sheet pulled up. Okay.
I mean, I probably have a network, which includes Psychosec. I did work for them. So.
Roll a d8 for me.
That's a 7.
Okay. So you have heard of Tom Schneider. What did you call him? Dark Schneider?
Yeah, they call him Dark Schneider.
Dark Schneider. You have heard of him and you've heard he's a creeper, but that's kind of the extent of your knowledge.
Really? I mean, I was discharged, Z, from Psychosec, not on my own terms, but let me just say, I never did anything there like the sort of shit that Dark Schneider was into. Like, there's some stuff that you just have to do just because it's the job and you don't like it. It makes it a little harder for you to spin yourself down at night. But, Dark Schneider seems to like that stuff. Like, he's into it. Like the psychosurgery stuff. Ugh.
Well, Rosalia, Mal, I think this is the next person we should go visit.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we used to joke around that he lived with his mom, but, I'd actually like to find out if that's true.
looks like we're going on a little bit of a field trip.
Okay.
Maybe-
Can
maybe
input
we-
some data of where he would be located? Hack into a system maybe here?
I mean, I think I remember where he lives. It's
The-
in one of the habs over by the bridge.
Tiger said he was gonna help me hook him up. So did he send me any kind of text messages or anything? Any follow up?
Yeah, you've got a message on your Oni that says, "Give me a meeting place."
All right. There's kind of like a storage area, like storage units kind of place.
Okay.
And I send that address to Tiger, and I tell the group, all right, we're gonna meet him at this Tabitha's Storage Emporium.
Tabitha's Storage Emporium. Cool.
Just so I have my bearings right, is it Dark Schneider or was it some? That doesn't sound right to me. That sounds weird.
It was Tom Schneider.
Oh, Tom Schneider is his name.
Amish.
Tomish, but his nickname is Tom Schneider, or sorry, Dark Schneider. Yeah, although I'm sure there's other nicknames that he has that start with T as well.
Because I'm pretty sure that I might have heard of maybe a tinted Schneider.
I see. Yeah, tinted Schneider, or just
Clever.
terribly dark Schneider.
Shades of dark.
I like terribly dark, but you know.
Wait, how many shades?
Tenebris Schneider.
Tens of thousands of shades.
Oh God.
So what is Rin up to at this point?
At this point, Rin sends a message to Rosalia's Oni saying, family business done. Want to meet up?
I send a message back. Sure, we're headed to, and I dot it because I don't know where location
Tabitha's Storage Emporium.
That we're going to Tabitha's, and then signed Rosie.
I get in my transport and I head over there as well to meet them.
All right, amazing. So you're all headed to Tabitha's Storage Emporium. The group probably arrives there first as they're coming from the ground, and you're coming from the above. But yeah, so y'all arrive first, and you just sort of hang out. There's probably a little bit of time before terribly dark tinted Schneider arrives. But en route, Z, actually just everyone, can everyone roll me a detection check? And it would be against your perception modifier +1.
I rolled a 3, so I was successful.
Amazing. Is anyone else successful?
Just
Yeah.
made it, yeah.
Super successful. I rolled a 2.
Yeah.
Amazing.
4.
And Baker?
What am I rolling here?
Oh, you're rolling detection against your perception modifier +1.
Detection is a perception one, right? Okay.
And I kind of want to, I think that while we're like on our way to this warehouse, like Mal, who has definitely called shotgun in this transport, is kind of like leaning on the divide between the two of us, sort of like, so what do princesses like you do for fun?
Wouldn't you like to find out?
For the right price, maybe.
What's your price?
I don't know. What are you doing for dinner tomorrow?
Hanging out at home?
Sounds like you could be having a whole hell of a lot more fun than that.
Oh, I can get up to some fun things. Have you ever been up to the sky before?
Nah.
So
But
maybe I should show you a fun time up in the clouds.
is that how good you are?
You should find out.
So as you're having this conversation, Mal, you sort of catch in the corner of your eye in the side view mirror a car, an air car that seems to be tailing you. Z, you definitely see this, and you know that it's been tailing you since you left the noodle place. You all have been very obvious. There's a lot of reasons that a meth could be tailed in this neighborhood. So it's, you're watching it, but it might not be anything super suspicious at this point. But it is an air car. It's got 2 people inside the car. They don't appear to be armed. At least they're not physically holding anything. But you can keep an eye on that.
Don't want to alarm you, but things start to get a little bit sketchier than they already have. We might have to do some colorful driving here in a second. You see that, Z?
Yeah, totally. What do you know about that car that's been tailing us?
Could I make some sort of like underground check to kind of see if I recognize?
Yes, I love everything about that.
Like
I love checks.
I'm happy to spend an influence point on that because I have underground. So if I spend influence, any bonus die will be 1 level higher than normal in an urban area. So.
Oh, great. Okay, so let's see. What sort of bonus would you have on? You've got a bonus for cultures for anything urban, yeah. And if you spend an influence point, you basically get an additional bonus.
So yeah, evasion makes it possible for me to kind of, that's even better. So what I kind of do is I kind of lean in a little bit closer and go, take that right over there, and then just follow my instructions. And I'm going to use like my underground knowledge to kind of help us lose this tail. Because my underground knowledge actually is under evasion.
Okay, so you start sort of like programming the computer of the car to take a different route.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So are you evading, or are you trying to figure out who these people are?
I think that between Z and myself, we've gotten a fairly decent look at this car. So if Z wants to handle identifying, I can handle the getting us the hell out of here. Like, how do you feel about that?
I mean, I think Z would definitely be able to remember any identifying features about the car, though she might not recognize if it is related to any sort of criminal family.
Right. I'm actually happy to do this either way. If we want to start with identifying first and then I can do the evasion part, then that works too.
Sure. I look in, I don't know if there's some backup camera type technology at the vehicle who's been tailing us, and I notice the shape, the make, the model. I don't know if there's a plate or something like that. And what do I discern from that type of information? I should probably roll for that.
Yeah, actually, roll me a D8.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me 2 D8s.
Okay.
I'm gonna add a luck die on that.
All right. Ooh, one of them is a 1.
And the other one is a what?
6.
Okay, great. So that's just a success. So this is actually a standard issue unmarked protectorate car.
Looks like this is the protectorate on us, and it might be undercover.
Oh.
You have any
this
friends
is really escalating very quickly.
You have friends in the protectorate?
Maybe. I used to.
And based on how they're tailing you, Z, you recognize that this is just reconnaissance. They don't seem like they're engaging. They're just tailing.
Like they're just trying to keep tabs on what we're doing.
Do we want
them to keep watching?
No. Mm-mm.
All right. Well, it sounds like Mal has a plan to get us out of their sights.
Yep. So I'm going to start programming the transport, if that's all right with you.
Sure.
I promise I washed my hands recently. And then I start programming the car.
All the thoughts just happened.
All the thoughts. All right, so you're gonna roll stealth with a bonus for evasion, and what other bonuses do you want to throw on there?
Let's see. Yeah, for let's see. my streetwise is not going to be of help here. I think just my underground here is pretty much all I've got to.
Well, your toolkit gives you a +2
Oh,
to
right.
stealth.
Yes, the toolkit gives me +2 to stealth, so I will go ahead and throw that on there as well.
All right, so you are rolling a d12, and let's set this with your bonuses at an 8.
Okay. I rolled a 5.
You did it. Yeah, and you've got 3 actually 3 degrees of success there. So you do very well. Not only do you can either just entirely evade them, or if you'd like, we can say that you make them think you've gone an entirely different direction.
Yeah, I'd like to lead them on slightly wild goose chase. That doesn't take too long, but long enough that like at some point they're either just going to get really bored or and realize that we're not up to anything, or they're going to get deeply confused and lose us somewhere along the way.
Okay, amazing. So yeah, so you all make it to the storage unit. At this point with that delay, Rin is already there. So you all arrive, and Z, you know this area as
Yes.
this is your chosen address. So
Yes, so it's called Tabitha's Storage Emporium, but it might have been that a long time ago in its heyday. Now it looks more like a tech junkyard. I imagine some of the owners of these units might have passed away a long time ago, or because meths have so much money, they just send more and more of their outdated tech to here. And so as long as somebody's paying for the spot, it's full of stuff, it's crap. If somebody isn't paying for the spot, the ownership is too lazy to clear it out.
yeah. All right, so you arrived at this sort of semi-full storage unit. Are you all clustering together? Rin is now with the group again. What's the plan?
Well, it seems that we should be going in here. Am I correct? We're looking for this tinted Schneider.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's it. And
Is it,
also, because of the way you're dressed, Rosalie, I think you're probably the most convincing person to pretend to be hiring Tinted Schneider.
Okay, I think I can do that. Ash, I'd like to go grab a coat in the back of my transport, my flak coat.
Yeah. You have it's a designer flak coat, so it still
Great.
looks good.
Can we do a quick check-in to see what weapons we're carrying? Not that I think we're gonna need them at all, but I mean, I'd like to know who is packing what heat, so I can stand behind them or far away from them, whichever I think is gonna be the best.
That's a good point because we never established. Also, Rosalia, in the trunk of your air car, you also have your bodyguard's kit, which had all of her weapons in it. If you would like to pass those off to Z.
So what I would like to do is I'm thumbing through and picking it up in weird ways. And Z, is this anything you can?
So
But
Z,
you can use.
in that kit, there is a bow staff, and there are 2 single blades, and then a what is it called?
Particle weapon?
Particle blaster.
Particle blaster.
Absolutely.
Yeah, which is
I'd
a
love to
very,
take
very
those
powerful,
items. Yeah.
messy short range gun.
Didn't know you had the Emporium of Weapons in your back trunk.
Well, a girl's got to pack everything for every occasion. Yes, Mal, is there something that you would like to get your paws on?
To be determined.
Well,
Right.
okay.
Go for that one. Size matters.
Does it?
So what weapons is everyone carrying?
Mal doesn't actually have any weapons on them, at least as far as I know, except their razor wit charm, their razor sharp charm. That's pretty much what they got.
But you can pickpocket, so maybe
I can indeed pickpocket, so I could get a gun if I needed to.
If you're kind of looking around for things, Mal, are you more of a pew pew or a stab stab?
I think I'd prefer to attack from range.
All right. Well, I'm more of a stab kind of person anyways. And I let them have the particle blaster.
Sweet.
All right. So this particle blaster, just so you know, Mal, is very, very dangerous, and you are not very good at shooting. So don't try to shoot. I would recommend, and you would probably know this. These are very expensive guns.
I'm not going to shoot anything unless I absolutely have to. It will be
short range. Short range is better.
Yes.
And Baker, do you have any? Are you armed?
I mean, I probably am now. Is there a gun, a cute little gun just for me?
Can I throw this in there? I think there's a cute little like metallic-y pink gun sitting somewhere.
Oh yeah, this is good.
Yeah, we can say that's a thing.
We can spend points for that, can't we? Can we just, spend an ego point or something to just be like, I have this thing.
All right, so I'll put that in the front of my the pouch.
Or not an ego point, but an influence point to just be like, this is a thing I have.
Well, Rosalia has 2 guns.
Oh, yeah.
And so if she wants to say one of them is pink, then that is fine. And wants to share it with Baker, I'm totally fine with that.
Yes, I will say one of them is metallic pink and the other one is metallic-y, like whitish silver. So I will hand over the pink one to Baker.
Look, they match her shoes. So cute. She's gonna love this. I should probably let her keep it.
And Ren, have you brought your Derringer or your I've forgotten the name again.
Directed energy weapon. I think I said that I might have a plasma.
Yes. Yes. You also have a plasma.
I have it. I kind of kept it with me from the beginning of the day, since we knew that we were going into Grounder's territory.
All right. So everyone is armed. Fantastic.
Just to make sure, I'm tossing ammunition to folk too, like just making sure that everyone has their battery packs and ammunition. So we're set there.
All right, great. So you're entering the storage unit. Do you all greet each other or make a plan or anything?
Yeah, I think Mal kind of takes a quick beeline to Rin. 大丈夫？
大丈夫。ただ、なんちゅうの、ファミリーのなんかパーティーのためで。
パーティーか。
そう、パーティーだから、それのことでなんかお母さんがなんかお話ししたかっただけだから大丈夫。
本当に？
本当に大丈夫。全然平気。
わかりました。もし何があったら、ぜひ言いなさいね。だから、とりあえず、私たちは友達でしょ？
友達だから、いくらなんでも、ドラゴンだけは何もしない方がいいと思
う。もう遅いでしょ？
遅いかな？わかんない。
とりあえず、大丈夫だよ。私たちはみんなこと守るだから気にしないでね。
気にしない。
So basically, for chat's benefit, we just had a conversation about what it was that Rin was up to. She told Mal that they were having a party, or they were planning a party, and that her mother wanted to talk to her about that. And Mal essentially told her that, essentially doesn't believe her, told her that if we wanted to go after the dragon, it was too late to try and stop us, but we would protect her because we were friends. So.
Friends. All right, amazing. Mal, gonna have you roll for read person.
Okay.
And it's gonna be against your stack attribute.
Cool.
It's actually -1 difficulty as well. So what did you roll?
I rolled a 3.
Okay, cool, because it was a 3. So
I don't understand.
sorry, my Google is trying to talk to me. Hey, cancel.
I understood. Cancel. Is that right?
Technology. So
Sorry, I don't understand.
We really do live in the future.
We really do. I mean, we just had a whole 1 minute long conversation in Japanese. So of course, Google is confused. Nah.
So Rin doesn't seem happy about this mission, but she doesn't seem scared in the way that you would expect her to be.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So are you all just huddling? What's the plan?
I think I was supposed to go talk to Tinted Schneider. Am I correct? And then everyone's kind of we're backing it. What did you want me to ask exactly?
Well, I think the only way to get him to show up is the prospect of you possibly hiring him. So, go do your rich girl thing.
Okay. I could do that. Again, what was the goal behind this again?
Tiger told me that Dark Schneider might be the one that's, doing, what do we call it? Psychotherapy, psychoterrorism on your friend Rin.
Got it. Thank you.
May help us kind of fill in those blanks about where she was and why she gave me the job.
Sounds good. All right. Anybody want to accompany me, or am I walking in alone?
I was gonna ask if I could come with you. Like take your daughter to work day or something. That and I have actually dealt with Tom before, so I know his tinted ways, and if I see anything that rings a bell, I'll fill you in.
Duly noted. Anybody else want to come along?
Well, I guess I'm the hired hand, so just doing my job.
And I'm just the nice arm candy.
So everyone is going.
Basically.
Of course.
Okay, so the 5 of you are just waiting in a storage unit for this shady doctor. Great.
Nothing's gonna go wrong, as a good friend says, silky smooth.
So, from where y'all are, Z, what is your view of the street? Are you indoors at this point, or are you outside the storage unit?
I think we're outside.
Okay, so you see an air car pull up, and a gentleman in a pristine suit exits, but it's sort of a bright peach colored suit. The jacket is peach colored and the pants are kind of a navy. It does not go together, but he thinks very well of this suit. It is immaculately maintained. He has a very thin mustache and round glasses, and his hair is sort of slicked back, and he's very, very tall and stands very, very straight, and walks with a cane, clearly just for looks, not at all necessary.
Well, that's a statement.
And he approaches you and he says, Frau Matteo, what a surprise to see that you're the one who called me. It is such a pleasure to see you again. Of course, you probably don't remember the last time we saw each other because you were unconscious and I was working on your head. But it is lovely to see you, vertical. That's so nice.
Excuse me? You've seen me. Okay, right. Great. So yeah, I'm here to have another procedure then.
Yeah, I don't know that really makes a lot of sense, Frau.
No, okay. Let's restart this again. Okay, wonderful. So
yeah, okay.
This is my cousin, and I point to Baker.
Okay. Do you want me to?
I think you used to work with my dad. He talked about you. He said you were like a really cool guy, and now I see it.
Yeah, okay. Well, your dad sounds really cool too, I guess.
Oh, he's
good
the
taste.
best.
Yeah, all right. So I'm very confused. Frau Matteo, why you would call me here? Is the Matteo family looking for my speciality of work or something?
Yes. But
Hmm.
I'm not quite remembering exactly your specialty. Could you remind me one more time, please?
Right. Okay. Yeah, I think I see where this is going. Yeah. Yeah. No, I think we're done. Yeah. And just then you see oh, it almost disappeared. A large woman exits the vehicle as well. And she's got a sword, and she's very muscular. She looks very German. She's very tall, and she just kind of exits out and then stands next to Tinted Schneider, and he says, "This is my cousin. She knows your father, and she thinks he's a dick." Yeah, so
That's not very nice language to use about one's father, but I don't quite seem to be very scared of your cousin because I come with one of those too, and I point to Z.
She's also your cousin?
you have a lot of cousins here. Yeah,
We're not cousins.
and all of a sudden he stops and he looks and goes, "Oh, Frau Ito, I did not see you there at first. What are you doing here?"
Why do you know my name?
All right, yeah, I guess that makes sense that you would not remember
Why
either.
do you know my name? I'm not part of this. Why do you know my name?
Well, it was your brother who hired me, so I mean, it makes sense that you know my name.
Hired you for what? That fucking bastard.
For all the... Oh, this is very awkward. Okay, so neither of you knew that I did psychosurgery on your heads. That's very awkward. Okay. Right, so this is... Ugh, I feel bad. Maybe we just have the ladies fight, and whoever wins, walks away. Is that what we're doing? We don't have to. I guess I just...
Or we
Listen,
could just take you out. I mean,
yeah, you could try. That would be very funny of you.
I mean, there are more of us than there are of you.
We could also just have a very civil conversation about the questions we would like to ask you. Or this could go the way Mal was saying over there.
Z, I want their fucking head.
Listen, I've already probably said too much. In the family I work for, us Rin knows is very much about loyalty, and I've not been very loyal, so I really have to send a message, and so we can take care of this and maybe make none of you remember anything. I think so it would be good.
I take a side glance at Mal, and I'm like, take care of the big one with your blaster. And then I step forward to make a threat, and I have one blade out and then the other one kind of closer to me. And I said, "Look, pal, we're here to get some answers. I know you fucked with both of their heads."
Oh, this is very cool. You have a knife to his throat?
Yeah.
Oh, I really like this. This is very fun. What is your name? They call you Z, yeah? Okay.
Yes, like the last letter of the alphabet.
And the last thing you'll ever see. And I would like to shoot the bodyguard.
Okay. Yeah, sure. All right, so everybody roll speed dice.
Yes. Oh
well-
yeah.
Well, I pull up stats.
Stats. Thank you, Reed. Thank you for being on the same page with me.
We love our stats.
We do.
We love our stat songs.
That's for days.
That's for days. That's stat life.
All right. So you are looking for your perception modifier and rolling that number of dice. Since Mal made the first move, they will resolve one of their dice before beginning the actual combat round, which is lovely.
So lovely.
That's really lovely. So has everybody rolled? Beautimus. I have to roll as well. I have to write these down so I can re-roll them. Okay. So, Mal, you are shooting the large person,
Yeah.
the large lady.
The very, very beefy Frau who probably is also got great step on me energy. So
She does have great step on you energy. And we'll say that her name is Trina.
Trina, love it.
Yeah. I don't know why teen names are so hard for me this evening. Okay.
You start getting suggestions from chat.
Oh yeah, we should just pull them out. All right. So Trina is going to use one of her dies to try to block.
Yeah.
Oh, she does very well. All right. So what if you would roll for firearms?
Cool. I'm gonna do that.
And you're shooting with the plasma.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Directed energy movement beam -2 plus 1 time. Not that I.
Yeah, you're pretty close, and you sort of pulled us out first. So I'm going to say that this is a 9 is what you want to get of or below if you have any.
I rolled exactly a 9.
Okay, great. So on
2d10 of damage.
Actually she dodged.
Okay.
Yeah. So what happens is, so you aim and you shoot, and she, quicker than you would really imagine, she just kind of steps to the side. Not even like a large movement. It's just enough to miss your shot. And she looks entirely unfazed. She just and then she raises an eyebrow and turns towards you with her sword.
Fuck.
Okay. So everybody pick your very first die, your speed die for this action round.
And I've already resolved one of them, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you have resolved one of them. Okay. And I have resolved one of mine for Frau Trina. Okay, so what is everyone doing for their first die? You can hold up fingers to make it easier. Okay, so 2 6s and 3 1s.
Actually, am I allowed to change that now that I've seen what everybody else has?
Sure. All right. Mal and Baker, what are your perceptions?
Mine's a 3.
Mine is the 3 as well.
Okay, so the Schneider tinted Schneider is going to be going first. And what is your full perception? Not the modifier, but your actual total.
30.
30.
Oh man. Okay. Do either of you have a preference as to who goes first?
I think we can switch off every round. If we end up tied again, we could just switch off next time.
Well, let's say Alquin goes first, as Aki just went.
That's fine with me.
And then Rin and Rosalia, your perceptions. I guess I could just look them up.
30.
50.
All right.
Damn, she's perceptive.
She perceives all the things. She's got a good sleeve. Okay, so I'm going to be going first. Or when I say I mean the German is going to be going first. That's not the German doctor is going to be going first. And he is going to duck and run away. Let's see. Okay, and he does. So he basically gets out of line of you guys. He just immediately goes, "Okay, bye," and then like ducks down and starts to run towards the back of the vehicle. So he doesn't quite make it into the vehicle, but he evades your blade. Although, if you'd like to make an opposition check on that, because you did have a blade to his knife, you can.
Yeah, sure. How would that go? What would I roll?
You would take one of your speed die and use it to make the opposition check. And you'd be rolling. Athletics.
Okay.
And you're trying to get below a 6.
Great. I rolled a 4.
Okay. All right. So he starts to get away, but let's say you trip him, basically.
Oh, I mean, I have this bow staff, and I imagine it's one of those ones that you can pull out of your coat, and it extends out, and then I just trip him, and I whack him in the back like he is some sorry schoolboy.
All right. So, yeah, go because you got 2 degrees. Go ahead and roll for damage on your bow staff.
Okay. Bow staff is, let's see, I just had it open. Damage 1d4, and then there's some underscores. So, ooh, it's a 4. Yeah, 1d4 plus underscore 1 plus average. But on the die, it's a 4. You tell me what that means.
Yeah. So, you hit him, and it feels tinny. Like when you hit him, it goes tink.
Ah, Tin Man.
Yeah. And he goes, "Oh, that was nice." All right. So, his turn now. Alquin.
Can I say something real quick?
Yes,
I
you can
won't
say
do
whatever you'd
anything.
like.
Look, you can run, but I got bionic legs. So how long do you want to draw this out?
As long as you'd like. I'm actually very much enjoying it. So, all right. What does Baker do?
I think Baker kind of looks around furtively and then looks at Rosalia and is like, well, I think Frau Lederhosen is kind of handled, and I can't damage this body. It's not for me, but I'm going to go hide, and I recommend you do the same.
Okay.
All right. So on Baker's action, they run away.
Yeah, he wants to just go hide try to find somewhere to hide, preferably not downrange from
So my intention was
Mal
actually
and their
to-
particle weapon.
My intention was actually to get over to Tinted Schneider's car. Is that a
On
way to
your
do it?
action, you can do that. Yes.
Okay, cool. I just didn't know if you were moving at the same time.
Well, Baker is moving it before that. Yes. Are you talking about Tinted Schneider, or are you talking about Baker?
No, because Baker had suggested that we both hide. So I was
see.
just making sure I wasn't getting pulled with that.
And I definitely don't want to try to hide in the same direction that Schneider is going. I want to go try to find something opposite. I don't want to be around Schneider.
All right. So, and now we're back to Mal.
Yeah, I think that Mal kind of gets an oh shit look on their face. And I think that what they're probably going to do is they're probably going to try at least one more time to get a shot off on her. And then if they also have a movement, they're gonna run and try and find some cover for themselves as well.
Okay. All right. So, so you're going to try to attack and then move.
Yes.
Okay. So are you, and you're shooting again?
I'm gonna try. Yeah.
All right. And yeah, again, it's a pretty easy, say,
4 on the die.
yes, very good. You got a 4 on the, yeah, no, that's great. And then she is going to roll to dodge. Oh, that's. Okay. So, yeah, so she got 4 degrees of success versus your 2 degrees of success.
Okay.
Um,
So as soon as I miss again, I'm gonna run.
yeah, so you missed. So yeah, you can just run. And she misses, and she also is going to use those 2 degrees of success, the additional 2 degrees, to, as you turn and run, she's going to grab the back of your coat. Yeah, so that's fun. And now it's her turn. But I think I'm going to mark off another dice for her.
I'm in
And
danger.
but what she does, so on this action, she basically just grabs you and pulls you to the side. And then she's got her sword in her left hand and puts it towards Z's neck. But Z, I'm going to have you roll opposition if you want to try to dodge that.
Oh, yeah, I will.
Oh, I see. I am not actually a threat. Great. Okay.
More
with
of an
it.
annoyance.
Trying to find opposition. It is under so many
You-
stats.
Well, you can just roll athletics
Okay.
for dodge.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, it is a 3.
Okay, yeah, you can super dodge it. So she basically tries to thrust her sword not into you but towards your neck,
Mhm.
and then how do you miraculously get away?
I kind of can I like, is it just getting away or can I do something, take advantage of the
yeah.
situation?
You can do
All
something.
right, I kind of, I'm just, because I'm a little bit smaller, a little bit faster, I kind of sidestep it and then I elbow her elbow backwards, like the one that's holding the sword in an attempt to like hurt her arm or maybe drop that sword. And then if I'm successful, I want to like step on that sword, kind of disarm her.
Well, I'm going to say because you're actually next in turn order anyway, so this will just roll into your action.
Sure.
So yeah, you can totally do that and use that as an advantage on your action. So we'll just say that your next action is a success. So, I mean, it's melee combat. You'd be successful anyway. So you're trying to hit her elbow backwards in, and
Mhm.
then
It was like a shock, yeah.
and then
And then how is Mal? Are you still in danger or?
I mean, she has me by the scruff of the neck.
Mhm.
I don't know how in danger I currently am. She seems to be a bit more preoccupied with you than she is with me at the moment. She's just trying to get me out of the way.
All right. So because she dropped the sword, I pick that sword, flip it around, and I go to slice off the arm that is holding Mal.
okay, amazing. So let's roll for damage on your sword.
That's your weapon that I just inherited. So you tell me what damage on a sword is.
Yeah, I will find that out.
Z is so
Also have-
badass.
But you also have bonus for two-handed combat because this is a two-handed sword.
Mhm.
Nice.
Trina's just big enough that she uses it for one hand. Okay, so it's D6 plus your strength modifier.
All right. Well, my strength, that's the tens column, is a 5. I only rolled a 1, but that's 6. So 5 plus 1 is 6.
Okay. But this is piercing and slashing. But you also get a bonus from your two-handed melee.
I do. I'm trying to figure out how to read that though, because I do have like I have a +1 armor piercing when I use a two-handed melee, +1.
+1 armor piercing is good.
And then also like accuracy is +1 too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's say that sword goes clean through and cuts her arm off. It does. When you're cutting through, it's like cutting through a tin can. It's not like cutting through flesh. It's like, but you're just very good, and you've got right through that. And she cries out. She goes, "Mein Gott, Herr Schneider, mein Armen."
Well, I'm going to take out your other man arm. If you don't help us, this could all end very easily.
And Schneider goes, "I spent so much time on fine. I'll what do you want? Just don't I spent a lot of time on those parts and
The dragon.
And what did you do to Rosalia and Rin?
Listen, okay. If I tell you these things, Rin, you've got to promise me that I'm safe from your family. Because you know what they do to people who talk about them.
If you're scared of the dragon, if you're scared of my brother, imagine what my Oyabun would do, the leader of my family, of the Iwanage.
Yeah, no, I'm scared of him too. He's also the person.
My brother has been trying to get me out of the family for years. My father isn't behind this. My father will come after my brother. You said my brother put you up to this, modifying my body.
Oh, well, I mean, he's usually the person who I work directly with. Yeah, but your modifications were, ordered by your parents.
No.
So, did the dragon order the hit on me?
Oh no, it wasn't a hit. It was just, it's a mind wiping thing. We wipe some memories, put you back. But you weren't
What
supposed
is it? What is it that they knew that was so dangerous that their families had them kidnapped and tortured?
No, I never tortured Ren. I just, put modifiers. She's geo-tracking, so they keep an eye on her. She's got, sometimes she does jobs that she can't, it's better if she doesn't remember. So, they take that away. So that's the thing I do often, just a little psycho surgery. It's not that big a deal. It's just, a little thing I do. And it's for safety. And what else you got? There's something, one other mod. Oh, right. If you're in different, specific zones, you shut down because they don't want you going into certain areas.
More sleeves have that modification than you think. I've heard that's a thing.
Your cousin is very weird.
Yeah, so I've seen.
And Rosalia, what did you do to her?
I did what she asked me to do.
What she asked you to do?
I mean, she signed the paperwork, so I assumed it was from her.
I don't remember this.
No, exactly. That was the job. Is I take out the memories.
Do you know where those memories are? Do you put the memories somewhere, or they just go away?
The request was to delete them. They were too painful or something. I might keep a backup for myself. Maybe sometimes that is a thing I do.
Do you have my memories?
I might have some on, a little memory card.
Which is where?
It might be in my air car with me.
So I'm gonna strike a deal with you here. You're gonna give me my memories back.
I don't know that you want them.
I need to have those memories back right now.
I mean, you've already asked me to take them away.
Well, I don't remember that, so
that was the point. I took the memories away. See, I did a good job.
Yeah, so you're gonna do another good job, and you're gonna give me those memories back right now. Otherwise, I'm just gonna spread to the rest of my network that you're just a terrible doctor, and nobody will
I
Be your
don't work
client.
for your network. Your network already thinks I'm a terrible doctor. I'm not interested in your network. They already, took my license away decades ago because, they have no vision. They can't see, like what's good with, this little girl. I bet she gets it. Her dad thinks I'm cool.
He's under a lot of pressure, and I totally understand where you're coming from.
It's a lot of,
as far as you do what you have to do, scientist man.
yeah. Okay. So if you could let me off the ground, please, that would be great. With the little sword.
Are you gonna run away?
No, I've got to take this arm and I've got to take Trina. I just
give us the memory card. Just give it to us.
Yeah, that's fine. You know what? I will leave. I can't. If the Yakuza find out about this, I'm beyond dead. So I'm just going to give you the memory card and you can enjoy it. And I'm going to leave. And we're done here. And I'm going to take Trina and I'm going to take this very expensive arm. And we're good. Yeah.
Rin, are we good?
I knew my brother was capable of this, but not my whole family. I hope we're all ready to take on the Yakuza.
I can call in my boys. They're probably happy to do a little bit of rumbling.
I mean,
if it makes you feel any better, I've watched your memories. You already started to take them on, so good for you. And then he takes the arm and he takes his crying Trina. He's like, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, we're coming. Yeah, ich will helfen dich. Yeah. And then they get into the car and he pulls out basically it looks like a stack, but it's, not quite as beefy, but it's, clearly a memory card that holds people memories. And he hands that to you. And then if no one stops them, they exit.
I'm not gonna stop them.
Drive away.
That went much better than I had expected. See, I told you why now you see why he's tinted Schneider?
Thanks for
So
not
tinted.
letting me get completely murked back there, Z.
I mean, just doing my job. And it's kind of fun to cut an arm off somebody.
Well, I'm glad you found pleasure in that.
So you asked them to take those memories away?
I don't remember that, so I guess I have to go off of what this person said.
Then why the whole charade of having yourself kidnapped?
I need to go watch these memories. I need to go find out what's going on here.
Are you sure you don't want me to look at them first, just to, I don't know, maybe give you a second opinion on whether you need to look at them?
Baker, with all due respect, I appreciate what you're trying to say, but I don't trust anybody else with my memories.
That's very fair. I understand that.
Rosalina, if you need a friend. I don't have a family anymore, so I'm here.
All right, yeah, Rin, Rin's good, yeah. Okay, all right, I can do this. I'm gonna step into the transport.
Okay. So let's move ahead. Basically, you're gonna have to go somewhere where you can safely get into, virtual and watch these. So do you want to go back to your home?
Yeah.
Okay. So everyone's headed back to your home. So we'll montage ahead.
Are we headed up to the sky?
Going to the sky.
Oh shit.
You go to the sky, Mal.
Oh boy. Joining the Mile High Club.
Right. So your air car takes you to your palatial home. What does it look like?
So it is very it's a very Spanish hacienda looking. So it's like nice like white walls. It has kind of like the wrought iron like almost like balcony sort of deal. But what's different about the Spanish hacienda, even though it's white, like you see a lot of like tropical colors and a lot of palm tree type thing. Like it looks like you like walked into Puerto Rico basically. So if anyone has been to Puerto Rico, like they have like loud bright buildings and like loud bright like just everything around it, so it's loud and bright, and even though the building is white, like there's just it's all over the place. It looks like it's a very welcoming party, but it's very sophisticated, if that makes sense. Like lots of money was poured into this place.
Que bueno.
All right. So yeah, do you just get right into it?
Yep.
Okay. So you can, if you'd like, you know, we can say that you can enter these memories and Rin can enter with you, or you can enter them alone. How would you like that to happen?
I'm gonna have Rin enter with me.
Okay. All right. So y'all enter these memories, and it's very odd because you're seeing yourselves do things that you don't remember doing, but it is your own life. It's sort of this montage of memories of experiences that you have both had that you have no recollection of. You know, you have discovered that Rin is related to the Yakuza several times. Rin has done favors for you for various things several times. And Rin has also revealed to you several times that she thinks her family is wiping her memories and she needs your help. This has come up again and again and again. And every time you see this conversation, it plays out almost the same as if you both think it's the first time you're having this conversation. And then you flash to a memory of Dalia Mateo and Cypress Antonio Mateo, and they're having a conversation about you and about how you may have gotten too close again. And your mother, Dahlia, she says, how many more times can we do this? Doesn't this damage her stack? It just seems, I don't know. And your father says, don't be silly. It's fine. She'll be fine. She's always fine. She's just too nosy for her own good. So you hear that conversation. And then you see more flashes of things and you realize what their conversation is actually about, what things you are discovering. And you're realizing that the psychosurgery that Rin's family is doing and the involvement with your family actually goes much deeper. And there's another memory and it's blocked. You can't see it. It's almost like it's too much. It's too painful. But there's something there, and all you know is that you see this door. There's this white door, and there's light coming from underneath it, red light. And you try to open the door. Oh. Ha. You try to open the door, but it won't open for you. And you're both just standing there outside this door.
Well, I need to get in here. Rin, have you come across doors like this before?
I might be able to call in a favor through work. Nothing family related, I swear. But I might be able to call in a favor and see if there's a specialist that can work on something like this.
Yeah, while she's calling, I'm gonna try to use my own abilities.
So right now you guys are physically in a virtual simulation, basically, of your own memories. So you're experiencing your own memories.
Is there anybody in comms or anything like that, or like a data engineer or somebody that I might know through business that could help?
Yeah, you'd have to exit the virtual for that.
So I mean I have some skills in data engineering, I believe. Can I start trying to do that?
But again, you'd have to exit virtual because you'll need
Okay.
physical devices to do that.
Okay. All right, Ren. So let's get out of here and start tracking or try to see if we can break down this door, this wall.
Let's do it.
And then I'm gonna have both of you roll composure against your own attribute. So Ren, for you, that you're rolling a D8 and trying to get a 4 or lower, and Rosalia is also rolling a D8 and trying to get a 3 or lower. You got
Ooh,
a 3. Great.
I got an 8.
Okay, that is a failure. So yeah, Ren, you get this feeling that you don't want to open this door. You don't care what's behind it. You don't want to open this door. There's this feeling of dread behind it. Whereas Rosalia, you get this sense that the answers to everything are behind this door, but you also know once you open it, nothing will be the same.
I think I still wanna find out what's going on.
All right, so you guys exit.
Find the rest of the gang, of the group.
As you exit virtual, the protectorate arrives at your home. Enters, and they say that they have an arrest warrant for all of you.
Fuck.
On whose authority that you have this arrest warrant from?
It's for the murder of Cypress Mateo.
Excuse me?
You're under arrest for the murder of Cypress Mateo.
Why would I be under arrest for the murder of my own father?
Because you murdered him.
I don't even fucking know this guy.
Yeah, I'm looking out for my kind of exit. I'm getting out of here. This is not my family baggage.
We have to take you all in for questioning. I'm very sorry.
Oh, I'm a minor. Can I just go?
Hector, this is beyond Yakuza.
I didn't kill anyone though. So where do you
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. And they go to handcuff all of y'all.
Can I use my what is it called? Udo? I want to
Oni.
call Oni. Thank you. Oni. I want to use my Oni. I want to call one of my contacts, Trackball.
Trackball. Okay.
And I need to get out of this situation quick. So I need them to basically understand where I'm going and start pulling up data real fast for me on this situation.
Okay. What does Trackball do?
Trackball is going to just be one of my contacts in my virtual reality entertainment business. So they're probably pretty good at like hacking and finding things as well.
Okay. Yeah. So you call Trackball.
And they are just a really awesome hacker. In fact, I believe that Rosalia never actually has met Trackball, just only heard their voice.
Hey, Rosalia, what's up?
Hey, real quick, I'm being taken in incarceration. I need you
Oh,
to...
shit.
Yeah, no shit. I need you to locate my father and my mother and whoever else.
Yeah. Hold on. 1 second. Oh, shit. Rosalia,
What?
Your dad is... I mean, I could tell you where his sleeve is, but according to the feed, he's been real deft.
That's impossible.
I mean, I don't think it is, but, I could look into it some more and, find out or... Oh, man, I'm sorry. I did not think this was how this call was going to go.
Trackball, that's impossible. I need you to locate my father. I need you to locate my mother.
Okay, well, your mom, let's see. She's down at the police station, the Bay City police station, and yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say, Rosalia.
Okay, call the family lawyer.
He's already down at the police station.
Okay. Just keep an eye on my situation if you can.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Fucking nothing to do with this. You want to take us into the station? I literally.
We just need to question you. Just, get some answers. We're only interested in Rin and Rosalia.
I have nothing to do with this.
You can save it for the station.
If they're the only two that you're interested in, then why don't you let Z and Baker go?
Oh, I know. We just have questions. That's all. Just, believe this is Miss Mateo's bodyguard, so she probably has some information. I don't even know who the two of you are. So.
You know what? I have some questions too. I've been working for the Protectorate for a while, completing different missions. I want to know more information about my last mission.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's not really my jurisdiction, but we could definitely get those answers for you.
I'm coming with you.
Okay, great. So we'll just wrap this up. Are you two? Why? I don't even know why you're here with these murderers.
First of all, they're not murderers, and we're on a date.
You and the. Okay. Well, if you two would come in, ladies, Rosalia, Rin.
It's not like I can call on my family now.
I don't know what that means, but okay, let's go.
Mal kind of turns to Baker. Is like, no, seriously, you don't need to be involved with this, but I'm not.
That's the thing, though. Like, I mean, I'm happy as anybody to see Cypress out of the picture, especially the shit he's done to me. But Rosalia seems different than her family. I feel bad having her take the fall for this, and she's my only way to find my daughter.
Well, then I guess we're both going with her, because I'm not letting her out of my sight. That's for damn sure.
All right, well, let's keep up the charade for now, but I'll watch your back now.
I got yours. And we're going to follow along as well.
And okay, so everyone's going to the police station. Great.
It's a field trip.
Okay, so when you arrive, your family lawyer is there, Rosalia, but they are not talking to you. And your mother is inconsolable. Rin, your family lawyer is also there. And they assure you that everything's fine. And you guys are sort of put into a cell together, whereas Z and Mal and Baker are left in the lobby area. What do you all want to do?
So he wants to check in with kind of like the last person who would give her missions.
Okay.
Here, yeah.
All right, so you want to talk to basically a CTAC officer or someone?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So there is a CTAC officer that that works out of the station named Tracy Turpin. And and you've been here several times. You don't know how long ago was the last time you were spun up, but you remember where her office was last time, so you can go see if she's still there.
All right, I go knock on Tracy's door.
Man.
Come in. It's Z.
Oh.
New
I like
sleeve.
the look. It's very slim.
Yeah, it comes with its own advantages. Look, can you tell me what's going on here? Last mission you sent me, the details came from, I don't know, Rin Ito, and now she doesn't know anything about it. It involved Rosalia. She doesn't know what's going on. Nobody knows what's going on.
Oh, Z, I haven't sent you on stuff in years. You were traded into the Merc realm. You haven't been doing official protectorate business for. I mean, the last time I gave you a mission was maybe 15 years ago.
All right.
Your contract was purchased.
Right. Okay. Do you know what's going on with the Mateo family? What's the word around the office?
Oh my God, that was a weird one. You know, I can probably look up some stuff for you though, based on your last one. I might be able to pull some strings and get some information. Hold on. Let me just do a thing. She does a thing. I'm gonna say she's typing furiously, but I know that's not what they do at this time. Yeah, she does a thing. She says, okay. Yeah. Oh. This is all redacted. That's weird. Usually Merc stuff doesn't get redacted. But it says the order to redact it was put in by Rosalia Mateo. She pulled some strings to get this taken off the record.
Sounds like she's trying to cover her own shit. I could smell it from a mile away.
I would stay away from that girl.
And what about the Ito?
Oh, Rin Ito? You know what? She's going to be out of here in about 10 minutes. That lawyer came in and I can't even touch that.
Do you know anything about this sleeve? Like the
sleeve?
Former? Yeah, the one I'm wearing right now.
I know it was a protectorate sleeve purchased by the Mateo family for Rosalia. For her, you know, I should say they purchased the sleeve and the stack, honestly. It was, you know, similar to you, contract worker, her personal bodyguard. But hold on, you know, that sleeve had actually worked with the Mateo family decades before as well. That's a bit weird.
Yeah, that is. Who else did it work for before?
Mostly just the protectorate, honestly, for a long time. Couple of private jobs, you know, with the corporations. But yeah, the Mateo thing's real weird because it was the Mateo family and then back to the protectorate and then the bodyguard for Rosalia.
All right. Well, have a good one.
Also looks like a mind wipe was ordered before the bodyguard position. That's
okay.
Weird. Huh. We don't usually do that. All right. Well, good luck.
All right. Thank you. And I rejoin our friend Baker Jones and Mal.
Everything all right in there?
I got more questions than answers, really.
Feels like there's a lot of that going around.
You know, all this information, according to the Protectorate database, has been redacted around Rosalia. I'm starting to think she maybe is the one that's guilty.
What do you mean?
She was the one who ordered the redacting of the information.
I mean, I'm known to be a terrible judge of character, but this is bad even for me.
And really bad for me. I don't know. Something smells off here. This is really weird.
I mean...
So... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say this... It's possible it goes even higher than the Protectorate. I mean, these meth families and everything. What can't money buy?
Apparently some good sense.
I mean, so what's the play here? I don't know. I mean, I feel like even if she's up to something, we just got to try to help her until we see it follow through.
Well, I mean, whatever is going on, she's done such a thorough job, she doesn't even know what she's getting herself into.
I mean, I think sometimes you make a plan and you're worried that you won't be able to commit to it all the way through. So you put stuff in that's going to keep you from backing out. And I mean, wiping your memory's definitely one way to do that.
Do you guys remember where she put that memory card before she got arrested?
I mean, last time I saw it was in her car.
All right. Maybe we should find our own answers.
Meanwhile, can I be trying to find my way with my own contacts, trying to get my own lawyer so that I do everything I can to stay where I am and not go with my family lawyer?
So you guys are sitting in the cells, and a few minutes later, Dalia Mateo enters with both of your lawyers, or both your family's lawyers, I should say. And she was extremely upset the last time you saw her, but now she just seems very like, she's fine. She's fine. It's over. She's, she's collected herself. And she comes in and she goes, I told him. I told him it was too much, and I know why you did this, Rosalia. I do, and I'm gonna take care of it. This is not your fault. This is our fault.
What is your fault?
Honey, we can talk about it at home, but it's fine. We'll take care of it. And I think your friend's taken care of too. I just want you to know I'm not mad. We'll just talk about this at home. It's fine. You're fine.
I'm getting charged with murder.
No, you're not. It'll go away, sweetie. Mateos don't get charged with murder. It'll go away.
Yeah, everything goes away in our family. Even my memories that apparently I sign away.
I'm so sorry. I'm so, I'm going to go get some, where the lawyer's going to work out the paperwork. I'm going to go get some tea and we can all just sit and talk. How's that sound? Does that sound good? And I'll explain everything.
Ave Maria, Mom, seriously, how are you not freaked out by this situation? Like, I have no idea what's going on. You clearly have an idea of what's going on, and I've been trying to run around this damn city trying to piece it all together. And apparently I haven't done that 1 time, or 2 times, or 3 times. I've done it a bunch of times.
I know you're upset. I'm going to make sure the lawyers are taking care of everything, and I'm going to get you some tea, and we'll talk about everything, okay?
Better be chai tea.
And she leaves, lawyers go, and she comes back with 2 cups of tea. Well, 3 cups of tea. And sits with you ladies and drinks tea and tells you all the things. Do you guys sit with her?
Yeah. Is it chai tea?
It is chai tea.
Okay. Just making sure.
Rin, do you sit with them and drink the tea?
I do not drink the tea.
Okay. All right. Oh, do you not like chai tea? I can get something else. We have a whole thing in the car.
Just not thirsty, thank you.
Okay. Well, I think you'll be let go soon, but my daughter and I have some stuff to talk about.
Rosalia, don't go with her. Don't go.
No. We'll just talk here. That's fine.
I sit close to Rin, like away from my mom, and just like sit closer to Rin than anything.
Okay. An officer enters and says, Renito, you're free to go.
No, there has to be something else going on. I can't go. I haven't been tried properly. I need to stay here.
Ma'am, this isn't a hotel. We need you to go. You're not being charged with anything.
Rosalia, if I go, I die. I'm dead. I'm gone. You have to figure this out on your own.
Okay. Sir, I need her to stay with me. As emotional support. You understand that? Am I correct?
No.
Shit, neither do I.
About that time, Rosalie is going to get a call on her Oni from Mal. It's like, can we get an update? Is everything all right in there?
Not entirely all right, but Rin needs protection. Can you guys, as soon as she comes out, you guys take her somewhere safe?
Roger that. Tell her she's got friends.
Okay.
Honey, if Ren wants to stay in here, you and I can go somewhere else private to talk.
No, Mom, we're gonna sit right here and we're going to chat like two normal adults. Mal, she's coming your way soon.
Thanks.
Hang that up. Rin, the gang is going to take care of you.
Let's hope that they can.
I'll be out shortly.
Rosalia, roll a d8 for me.
6.
Okay. So Rin, are you staying there or are you exiting?
I will be exiting.
Okay.
I'm going to bring Z and Baker up to speed on what's going on.
Rosalia, you pass out.
Oh, shit.
Ah, fuck. Ah, damn
The
it.
tea.
I didn't spill the tea, though.
That ding dang tea. We've been betrayed.
Okay, so Ren exits out.
Yes, Ren exits.
Your lawyer is there waiting for you, your family lawyer. Yes, Ren. So everything's fine. Everything's been sorted. I'm so sorry about the difficulty, but it's taken care of, and you're free. You're free to go. Your family's very much well. They'd love to chat with you. Yes.
Yes, I'll find my own transport to get back home.
I have been instructed to take you in the air car directly.
Hey, Ren. Everything all right over there?
Yes, everything is fine, little person.
I'm 6 foot tall. I'm not little at all.
I was speaking metaphorically. Yes, so the air car is ready whenever you are.
I'm very happy about that. Thank you so much. You know, I think my father will be just understanding if you let them know that I found my own way back home.
He steps in a little closer. I think you'll find that our way back home is the only way back home.
Can I try to sneak up real close to this lawyer person while this is happening? Take a look at their sleeve and see if I can identify, specifics of their sleeve or whatever. Is there some sort of like safe mode I can activate on them, to just kind of like just stun them and buy us some time?
Yeah, sure. If you want to try that, sure. It is, yeah, go ahead and roll medicine. You've got a couple bonuses there, but you're aiming for a 3.
Oh no, that is.
But
well,
you do
I
have a
some
lot of
bonuses to
bonuses.
subtract.
Let me
Okay.
know how many bonuses you end up with.
Let's see. I have +2 for the perception. I assume I'm using, like, I guess my deck, like my sort of medical deck. And I mean, I probably have a lot of knowledge of recognizing the different sleeves. I can get it down to is it a 3?
Yes.
I rolled a 5, so.
Oh, so yeah. I mean, with your 2 bonuses, you probably have that.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I don't want to shut them down completely, but I'd like to, try to just like maybe like force their body to like go through like a check or something, like, oh, your endocrine system needs cycling. Let's do that now. And they can't defer it or anything. So she's just stuck there. The lawyer's just stuck there for a moment, and then we can skedaddle.
So yeah, so you do a little thing, and they freeze, and it's almost like they're having an epileptic fit. But they're physically frozen, but they're still like aware, and they're like, Ren, this is not very smart of you. And then they seize.
Okay, I think it's time to go. I mean, we don't have to run. That would look suspicious. But let's briskly walk to our own aircon, please. Rin, please.
100%. Let's go. You're pretty smart for a little kid. Let's go.
I'm not a little kid. It's a long story.
Z,
Yeah.
I don't feel good about leaving Rosalia here without somebody. So, do you mind sticking around, making sure that she gets out of here okay?
Sure.
Thanks. Call us if there are any problems, okay?
You got it.
I would like at this point to start getting in touch with some of my contacts to see if we can find like a safe place to stash Rain.
Sure, you totally can. Yeah, in fact, you just want to burn an influence point for that. You're
Yep.
good. Yeah, yeah, totally find a safe house for Ren. Yeah. Get yourselves off the grid. So Z, you wait for Rosalia.
No,
about
I think I'll take a walk at the protectorate office. I used to work here.
okay. Are you walking anywhere in particular?
Yeah, I'm trying to find Rosalia. Maybe do a little eavesdropping.
Okay.
I've been here before. I know where the, aircon vents are, that kind of thing.
Okay. So give me a search roll.
All right. I'm guessing there's maybe a conference area or something. My search is D10. And then what's the TR?
Go ahead and go against your perception modifier.
Cool. I rolled a 5 on the die there, and my perception modifier is a 5.
It's 5, yeah. So you made it. So yeah, it takes you a little bit, about maybe 20 minutes of getting through all of the station until you sort of find a back hallway that you recognize as a place where, injured protectorate officers might go for medical attention. And as you're getting towards the back hallway, you see Rosalia exit a door.
Okay. And she's conscious?
Yes.
Okay. So I just kind of tail them from behind.
Oh, she like exits facing
Oh, she just like leaves.
No, I'm sorry. What I mean is she exits out of a door in the hallway so she enters the hallway but is exiting the door. I said that poorly. So she's in the hallway with you.
Oh, okay. Rosalia, what happened?
Who are you? Why are
You
you
don't
talking
know
to
who
me?
you don't know who I am.
No, am I supposed to know who you are?
Fuck. You've been mind wiped. You really don't know who I am?
Oh, I'm sorry. Everything's really fuzzy. I remember your face.
Wait, I kind of take her by the wrist and kind of protect.
Dahlia exits the door as well.
Okay.
Oh, lovely, honey. Your bodyguard's here. She can help. You had such a fall. Let's get you home.
Okay.
Hmm?
Okay.
Yes.
Thanks.
All right. Yes, you come with us and make sure she's okay.
Yes, I'm here to do my job.
Great. Wonderful.
And
let's go home, honey.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. And Rosalia and Dahlia Mateo go back to their home in the sky along with the trusty bodyguard that Dahlia Mateo still assumes to be Rosalia's bodyguard from before. And Rosalia goes home a little groggy, but feeling like it's just been a normal day. And she gets a puppy. Meanwhile, Mal and Baker and Rin are in a safe house. Rin, you are getting a message on your Oni. And it just says, if you come home now, we can forget about all of this.
I talk to Baker and Mel. Say, I look at the text. I look at the message, and I put the Oni down. I neglect it, and I say, we need to get in contact with Z. We need Rosalia back.
I haven't heard anything yet from Z. I did tell her that if anything went down to call us, but maybe everything's okay so far. I don't know. You meths confuse me. This whole mess is just ridiculous to me. It's like, but as long as we can keep you to safe, we're going to try. And if you say that Rosalia needs to be a part of that, I mean, I'm not going to argue with her. I'd feel a lot better with her having her somewhere safe as well. But like,
Can I have all of you make a detection check against your perception modifier?
Showa.
So that's a D10 for Mal, a D10 for Rin, and a D10 for Baker.
It's a 7 for me, so no dice.
5 for Baker.
8 for me.
I roll a 9.
You are not there, so that's okay.
Yeah, okay. You said everyone, so.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I met everybody in that room. So you, and then, Mal, make a cultures roll for me
Sure.
against your modifier there.
Okay. That's 2.
Okay, cool. So Mal, you have a friend enter. They are from the MS-13. And they walk up to you and say, "Hey, Mal. Hey.
Yeah.
Can I talk to you?"
Sure. I'll
And
be
this
right back.
This is Tony.
Yeah. Hey, Tony.
Can I just bring your friend too? I don't like leaving little kids alone.
Oh, he's not a little kid.
Okay. Well, I'd like to talk to both of you.
Baker?
Are we going home soon?
Yeah, we just need to have a talk with Tony over here really fast.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, Tony. I think he's a stranger. My dad says not to talk to strangers.
That's real cute, not kid. All right, just a quick second. I just wanted to give you.
I'm not moving anywhere too far from where I can keep an eye on Reen. Like, I want her in my line of sight. So if Tony tries to take us too far away, that's not happening.
Okay, he just tries to take you to the other side of the room just
Cool.
to have a conversation with you.
I guess that's okay.
Rin, can you roll another detection check for me?
It's a 6.
Okay. So Tony just kind of looks at you and is like, you're not gonna want to get involved with this, I think.
It's a little bit too late for me. I'm already involved.
So you hear something shooting through a nearby window, and Rin, it hits you in the neck. And roll composure.
A 2.
Ooh. Okay. So it doesn't quite knock you out, but it hurts, and it's knocking you out. But you basically have time to make some quick decisions before you pass out, and you recognize
Did we see this happen to her?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'd like to just rush over, pull out.
So
my
Tony
auto
pulls
kit.
guns on both of you as soon as it happens.
Fucking hell, Tony. What the fuck?
This is for your own good. You're not going to want to get involved with this. Just let them sort their own shit, okay?
Before I pass out, am I able to try to take one blast with my plasma gun?
Yeah, sure. And you're doing this towards Tony?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, it's a 1!
Oh, shit. Okay.
Shit!
That's amazing.
Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew.
Wow, the pew-pews.
Great. So yeah, you shoot Tony and go ahead and roll damage.
Damage.
It's 2d10, I think, with the plasma.
Thank you. 11 total. Ugh, that's not good. It's a 10 and a 1. What does that mean?
Yeah, okay. So yeah, and you get him. That's a surprise shot. So he like kind of like buckets with 11 points of damage, you said? So yeah, you basically like hit him in the leg. He's like, fuck shit. And he's still like trying to hold the guns. Let me see if yes, he is still able to keep the guns pointed at y'all. He's just now leaning on one leg. And at that point, Rin passes out and somebody enters the building to grab her.
I'm going to try. Oh, fucking hell. I mean, I can't let them take her. I have to try and stop them. I'm gonna.
Let's do this.
Yeah, I'm gonna like basically be like, oh God, this is such a dumb idea. I'm gonna get my ass killed for these rich girls. Okay, it's fine. I would like to kick Tony in the face and then run to Rin.
You want to try to kick Tony in the face. Okay. At this point, he is aware. So this will not catch him by surprise.
Yeah.
Where is your thing?
Melee
So
combat, right?
it is melee combat. And
so
you are
good at that.
unarmed.
I am.
So it's actually brawl.
Oh, it's brawl. Okay, cool.
Yeah, because you're unarmed and you get a -1.
Doesn't Mal still have the gun that Z gave them?
I do.
But they want to kick, man.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I could try and shoot. I can try and shoot him. Sure, if I'm point blank with him, I'll try and shoot him. Why not?
Okay, all right.
Shoot him! Pew pew!
All right, so you're gonna try to, but it's not this is going to be an opposed check because you're not just shooting him, you're trying to pull your weapon and shoot him, and he already has a gun pointed at you. So just so you're aware.
Yeah, I'm aware I'm making a very stupid
So the
choice
first
right
thing
now.
we're gonna do is do an athletics opposed check.
Sure. I'm like, so this is so my wheelhouse, y'all.
I don't know that it is because I'm looking at your sheet right now.
Is there
It
some way I
doesn't
can
matter
help?
because I rolled the first die was cocked, so I rolled it again and I rolled a 1.
You just rolled a 1?
I just rolled a 1.
Oh, on a D12?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So you are
I rolled it the first time and it was cocked, so I rolled it again and I got a 1. So
Yes!
So
Nice.
I also just rolled a 1.
Oh fuck.
So we are gonna shoot each other at the same time.
Oh no!
Good. Sounds good.
But as you pull your gun, he tries to shoot both of you. So Baker, you have the opportunity to try to dodge. And then yeah, we're just both rolling damage, basically.
Oh,
Oh boy.
I would like to try to dodge.
Oh god, that's crappy damage.
I dropped my die. I'll just roll it again.
Yeah, floor dice don't exist.
Is dodge athletics? Is that what I rolled?
Yes. And you're rolling it against your modifier.
Yeah, I just rolled the worst damage. Like so bad.
What did you roll?
Just it's 2d10.
Mhm.
I rolled a 2 on one and a 3 on the other, so 5.
Yeah, I rolled a 9, so not great.
I mean, it's enough that I don't die when this guy shoots me. So
And then Baker,
I
what did you,
rolled a 4. My strength is 35, so that's missed it by 1, I think, right?
yeah, so basically you both just got shot.
son of a bitch. Ah! But I don't die. It's okay.
Neither of you die. It's flesh wounds. You're all just sitting there like, ah! And Tony is like, this is terrible.
I'm booking it towards Rin.
At
At least I'm trying to.
Okay, make an athletics roll. You're going against your modifier. You've got a negative on there.
I rolled a 1 again.
Amazing. Save me.
I'm trying.
So you make it to the door in time to see the make and model of the car that she is driving away in. Or being driven away, and she's not driving.
Good. I'm gonna clock that and save that, file that away in my memory.
Yeah, we're gonna file that away. So Mal and Baker are left shot in a warehouse with Tony lying on the floor.
Fucking kill you.
Damn it, Mal, I told you to leave it.
I made a promise to her that she would be safe with me. And you
I can't
fucking
believe you
ruined
put a
it.
hole in my fucking sleeve.
They're safer with their kind. Don't get organic damage over them.
One of them was really pretty, and I had a date with her. So
Bet she's still pretty, Mal.
well, for sure, but also who knows what the fuck has happened to either of them. God damn it. Really, Tony? Like, I call you for a favor, I trust you, and you do fucking hell.
You didn't tell me this was your favor. You didn't tell me who you were hiding. Look, we both been shot. Let's just leave it at that. You guys know any good med techs?
No.
And Black Hat.
Piece the fuck out.
All right. Yeah. That was a snippet into the world of Altered Carbon. Thank you all so much for joining me. Thank you, chat, for staying on with us as we were getting through all of the nitty gritty of the ground and base city.
I want to play again. Every single time I finish one of these games, I'm just like, but I want to do more.
I want more.
And then what happens? And then what happens?
The world is so rich, and thank you to our GM for doing such a fabulous job for allowing us to live in that world.
Thank you,
It's-
Ash. That was awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's an
great.
honor
Thank
to
you.
play with all y'all. Amazing role players.
Totally.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, y'all were
so
amazing to work with. Yeah, and Ash, thank you for saving our butts and showing us on what to roll. This is my first time playing, so it was it's crunchy.
Yeah, it's a bit
Same.
crunchy. It's a crunchy world. Cyberpunk is always crunchy.
Yeah.
I feel. I'm gonna make a non-crunchy RPG that's cyberpunk. See how that works. Like a one-pager.
Cyberpunk is crunchy punk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you everybody so much. Thank you again, chat, for tuning in. Again, Hunters Entertainment is launching a brand new Twitch channel. Happy GenCon. I wish we could all be there in person. I'd be buying so many little silicone dragons. It's like every GenCon, but I do. And be able to hug all of y'all, which would be great. But this was awesome. Thank you so much for playing at my digital table. And again, my name is Ash Minnick. You can find me on the internets at moonclad_Ash on Twitter or astronaut44 on Instagram. I've been your GM this evening. If everyone wants to go around in the cast, if you haven't noticed, I've been doing alphabetical order. But yeah, so Aki, if you want to start.
Sure. Hi, everybody. I'm Aki, and you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Mixed Genie in a Bottle. That's MXGINIINA Bottle. And you can find me on Twitch all over the place, but you can also find me on my personal channel, twitch.tv/ShidariAki. That's SHIDAREAKI. Yeah, I do lots of stuff all over the place. Hopefully, I'll be doing more stuff here on Hunters Entertainment. But thanks so much. I had a great time.
And then Alquin.
Hey, I'm Alquin Gersh. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter as different_elves. You can see me right now. I'm actually on a show with Aki, which is on Thursdays before Critical Role on twitch.tv/D&D, so the D&D official channel, and we're playing A Darkened Wish with some characters who are pretty different from what we were doing tonight.
Oh, very, very much so. Good kids.
But yeah, check us out there. You can also check us out. We're on some other shows like on Q Times, twitch.tv/Q Times. We're on some good shows there. So,
All right, Cynthia.
You guys can find me on Twitter at CynDancer or on Instagram, Cynthia__Marie, or every other week you can find me co-hosting a podcast called Life Action Roleplay, where we talk about topics about LARP and roleplay, and some self-help tips and to improve your role-playing. Otherwise, everything else that I work on, which is a buttload, just go look at my socials. I'll show you what's going on next, and yeah, come join me.
Amazing. And Malika.
Hi, my name is Malika Lim Eubank. I'm the co-founder of Hyper RPG. Hyper RPG on all the channels except for Twitter, where there's an underscore between Hyper and RPG. I live stream Monday through Friday on Hyper RPG, cooking and playing games. So if you're hungry or you like to play, you should check it out.
Like tiny French toast.
Oh, yes. I need to do the tiny version of everything, it sounds like.
It's Warhammer French toast, 25 millimeter scale.
What is
toast.
this?
Sounds so
French
cute.
toast for Warhammer miniatures? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mari, where
Love
can everyone
it.
find you?
I'm on Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, at Atomic Mari, and on a weekly show on Quibi alongside Polygon called Speedrun, where we talk about gaming communities, news, and everything that's happening in gaming right now.
Awesome. Well, thank you all so much again for joining me this evening and playing this game. Thank you to chat for watching us go through Altered Carbon. Thank you for Hunters Entertainment for having us. Happy GenCon, everyone. Stay home, stay safe, wear masks, and vote.
Thank you, everyone.